Robin Dundee, 2 Angelique, 3 Tongue Twister, 4 Southern Song, 5 Rachel McGregor, and 7 Rocky Star from New Zealand. Tongue Twister and Rachel McGregor begin best, and Rachel McGregor, however, is forced to race wide on the outside of him. And they run the first 2 furlongs in 28.5 seconds. This is an exclusive 5-camera coverage with some overlapping pictures giving you a close-up of the big event. They take 59 seconds to run the first half mile, and they come home the last half mile at an even 30 seconds to the quarter. Robin Dundee, second last at the halfway mark, comes home the last half mile in 58.5 seconds, according to her driver, R. Cameron, who is carrying a stopwatch. At the 2 furlong mark, and you'll see this shortly, Cameron pulls her out from behind Southern Song, and with a tremendous burst of speed, the mare races to a 4-length lead before the straight. She eventually goes on to win easily from Tongue Twister and Angelique. In winning this race, the Craven Filter Miracle Mile, the 8-year-old mare runs the mile in 59, 2.1 seconds inside Facing Lawn's Australian record, and she earns $12,500. And in winning the Craven Filter Miracle Mile, receives the greatest ovation since Caduceus won the 1960 Inter-Dominion final. They're about to commence the run up the back straight, and shortly you will see Robin Dundee pulled out by her driver, R. Cameron, and commence the brilliant burst that quickly takes her up round the field, past Tongue Twister, and dash away to her easy win. They're on the top turn, and there's the mare shooting clear of the field. About to straighten for the run home, and Robin Dundee is well clear of the opposition and on her way to running a miracle mile. Robin Dundee takes out the Craven Filter Miracle Mile on Harold Park Paceway. Races from 64 starts. The mobile barrier is on their way, and shortly they'll be racing. It's a pretty good line. Out wide, Cardinal Bruce began quickly. Hell was a little slow. And in settling down, Barry Stock sending Cardinal Bruce to the lead. The New Zealand champion, Great Adios, moving up on the outside. Paddy's Night third on the rails, then Halwez. However, on settling down and making their run to the back here, Cardinal Bruce is leading. Grady's Night is third, then Halwez. Macquarie going up along the rails. They're followed then by First Lee, and only about 4 lengths cover the field. They run to the back here now, and it's a fast run race with the New Zealand champion, Great Adios, going fast and racing to the lead. And here's Halwez, let go by Newman, responding and coming quickly around the outside. And as they straighten the run to the winning post, this is the bell lap. The leader is Great Adios, joined in front by Halwez, moving up on the outside. A little bumping of wheels perhaps there, and as they run down to the winning post now, Newman is after the record, and he's sending Halwez fast down here. Down past, he's beaten that light, it would appear, and as they run round the bottom corner here now, Halwez is the leader. Great Adios running second. He's a length and a half back. Now First Lee coming fast on the outside of Cardinal Bruce, then Paddy's Night, and Macquarie is last in the race. Up the back straight, Halwez going strongly in front, sooled up with a whip, clear of Great Adios. First Lee responding on the outside. Cardinal Bruce going along the rails, then Paddy's Night and Macquarie. On the top turn, Halwez kept going in front, out about 3 lengths in front of First Lee. Great Adios dropping out of it, a bad fall there. Cardinal Bruce came down. Paddy's Night toppled over in the drive. They look okay. The horse fell on Stocks. They straighten for the run home. Halwez well clear. First Lee in second place, and Great Adios, and the others are all out of the race. Halwez runs home an easy winner. He's beaten the light. They're about to go. It's a start. They begin well. Cocky Raider commences fast. Twinkle Hanover racing hard on the inside. Adapter between them. It's a race for the lead. Twinkle Hanover has it around the first bend. Adapter squeezed out there. Twinkle Hanover is raced out now in front of Viking Water. They're followed then by Adapter. Richmond Ass going up along the rails. Cocky Raider on the outside. And Sealy Vale Van is moving up inside Cocky Raider. They're about to run up the back straight. Adapter let go now. And the great Victorian champion races very quickly to the lead in his attack on the Miracle Mile. They're very close to beating the light that time. They're on the top turn now as they go up here along the back, up towards the top turn. And Adapter has moved out in front of Twinkle Hanover. Viking Water is now running third. Cocky Raider is fourth on the outside, making ground. Then Richmond Lass and Sealy Vale Van into the straight. They're about to run to the winning post with a bell lap coming up in the Craven Filter Miracle Mile. And Adapter is first into the straight, racing strongly in front of Twinkle Hanover. Viking Water is third, then Cocky Raider. Richmond Lass and Sealy Vale Van is on the outside. They're going fast in front. And after the bell now on the 3 furlong turn, and Adapter is still pacing powerfully. His driver, Jack Hargraves, has a look back over his shoulder. Out a length and a half in front of Twinkle Hanover, then Viking Water, Cocky Raider, and Sealy Vale Van going up fast on the outside of Richmond Lass. They're going up the back now and getting up towards the top turn. Adapter is well out in front of Twinkle Hanover, and they've moved right out in front of the others. He's beaten the light again by about 10 yards. Adapter is moving further ahead of Twinkle Hanover, then 3 lengths to Viking Water. Cocky Raider well beaten next. Richmond Lass finishing on, and Sealy Vale Van under the whippers last. Into the straight. The opposition is beaten off. Adapter is racing against time to brace Halworth's record. He seems certain to break the 2-minute mile barrier towards the finish, and Jack Hargrave goes for the whip now. Adapter gives his best. Adapter first. He's beaten the light. Twinkle Hanover second. Viking Water third. Then Cocky Raider, Richmond Lass, and Sealy Vale Van, and we time them to run 1 minute 59. Further out then is Deep Court. Bold David going fast. Dainty's Daughter, and out wide Tara Meadow. Bold David, hard driven, going fast to take the lead, and the Victorian settles down under the whip, crossing in behind it Lucky Creed. Deep Court, Tara Meadow hanging out there. Dainty's Daughter and I'm a Toffus back at the rear of the field. The Inter Dominion winner from Victoria, Bold David, has the lead around the first corner, and it's about a length in front of Lucky Creed on the rails. Tara Meadow on the outside of Lucky Creed. Then the South Australian Deep Court racing on the other Victorian, I'm a Toff, who's just ahead of it on the rails. And the Western Australian pacer, Dainty's Daughter, is last. They're on the top turn now, running back to the straight again, and Bold David is holding the lead. 3/4 of a length in front of the Victorian Tara Meadow. Lucky Creed is close up on the rail in a pocket at the moment. I'm a Top is behind him on the rails. Deep Court on the outside of I'm a Top, and Dainty's Daughter is last. They run to the winning post. In this race on Halworth's record in the Miracle Mile, Bold David, he's beaten the light then by about 8 yards. And he leads on the bell now. Bold David holding the lead. Lucky Creed is in behind it, waiting for a way out. On the outside, Tara Meadow. I'm a Top is behind them. Then Deep Court, and back behind them, Dainty's Daughter. Bold David leads into the back straight, going strongly. Lucky Creed is asked to get a go on now, and he's finishing fairly well. Back behind them, I'm a Top. Tara Meadows dropped back, beaten. Deep Court is next, and Dainty's Daughter, no hope. Up towards the top turn. This is going to be a good race. Bold David, Lucky Creed driven with a whip, and the gallant Queenslander is coming on now, and he looks a great show. Bold David, half a length in front of Lucky Creed, moving strongly on the outside. Vic Cross sitting still. They straighten for the run home. Bold David, a half a length in front of Lucky Creed, challenging strongly on the outside. Bold David's driver goes for the whip. Here's the great Lucky coming up to challenge. Lucky Creed on the outside doing best. Lucky Creed's going to win. Down near the line, Bold David hanging on. Lucky Creed first, Bold David second. I'm a Top, a great third. They're followed by Deep Court, then Dainty's Daughter, and last in the race. Harold Park Raceway, 12th of March 1971. 5th Craven Filter Mile. They're away. Mount Eden, after a first false start, got away badly behind them. Stella Frost first to get going, and as they race round the first turn, it's Stella Frost from New Zealand, taken on now by Bayfoyle, racing strongly up on the outside of them. They're followed then by the New Zealander Manaroa, Deep Court on the outside of Nutridyne, and now Mount Eden is pacing all right, and he's coming on after them. They're on the top turn now, and Bayfoyle is racing out in front of Stella Frost. They're followed then by Deep Court, making a strong run and going around them. He's followed in on behind them by Manaroa. Mount Eden is up in a handy position on the outside of Manaroa, and last in the race is Nutridyne. They're about to run to the winning post now. The bell lap coming up in the 5th Craven Filter Miracle Mile, and Mayfoyle from New South Wales leads into the straight from the South Australian Deep Court. In behind them, Stella Frost in a pocket. Mount Eden is up behind them on the outside of Manaroa, and Nutridyne is last, and only 5 lengths cover the field. After the bell now, and Charlie Parsons has the New South Wales pacer Bayfoyle out in front of Deep Court on the outside of Stella Frost. Manaroa. They're followed by Mount Eden coming strongly now as they wind the reins on it. It's a great race, this. Bayfoyle, Mount Eden dashing up to go on the outside of it. Mount Eden has got to a narrow lead. Hard driven, Mount Eden has dashed clear of Bayfoyle. This is a magnificent animal. Just running a 2-minute mile at the moment, but he set them up a great start. Western Australia's Mount Eden has dashed well clear. Bayfoyle in second place. The others are a long way back. They come to the turn. It's all Mount Eden. Mount Eden killing them in the run home. They run down the straight. Mount Eden well clear of Bayfoyle. They're followed by Deep Court finishing on. Stella Frost not doing anything. Mount Eden racing down. He'll break the 2 minutes, I think. Yes, he beats the blue light. A tremendous run. Mount Eden first. Close to the places between Deep Court, Bayfoyle. Howell Park Raceway, 10th of March, 1972. 6th Craven Filter, Miracle Mile. Reichman got away well. Deep Court went into a break there, dropping back onto Monara. They're out of the race. Bayfoyle going around them. Then Manaroa also missed the interference. Welcome Advice now is fourth. Deep Court right out of the race. And Monara also would have little hope, I would think. Up the back they go, and Reichman pacing out in front. Bayfoyle waiting in behind it. Then Manaroa fairly close. Welcome Advice fourth. Monara getting close. Just on a 2-minute mile at the moment. Deep Court would have little hope, I would think. They race up towards the top turn in Indian File, and Reichman's going pretty fast in front. In second place, Bayfoyle, then Manaroa. Welcome Advice running fourth, then Monara, and Deep Court is last after suffering that early interference. They're about to run to the winning post. The bell coming up in the 6th Craven Filter Milligan Mile, and Reichman is going well in front. He's racing out in front of Bayfoyle, Manaroa. Here's Welcome Advice making a bit of a run now and coming on fairly well. Manaroa coming off the fence, trying to get closer. Monara driving through on the rails, finishing on gallantly. Deep Court is last. After the bell, they race now about 3 furlongs out, and Reichman still holding Bayfoyle behind him in second place. Manaroa third, then Welcome Advice. They're followed by Monara, and Deep Court is last. It's Reichman. Bayfoyle waiting under a hole. Parsons hanging on to Bayfoyle. It's Reichman. Bayfoyle second, then Manaroa rather. Welcome Advice. And here's Deep Court coming with the rear of the field. Reichman holding the lead, holding Bayfoyle. Manaroa is third. He's not doing enough. It's Reichman holding the lead. Bayfoyle let go by Parsons now, and he's coming strongly. Reichman leading narrowly. Bayfoyle coming on the outside. It's Bayfoyle out in the centre doing better. Reichman hanging on. Parsons goes to the whip on Bayfoyle. Bayfoyle's going to win. Reichman coming again. Bayfoyle does best. Very close. Oh! Just on 2 minutes. Either way, very close. Maybe Bayfoyle or Reichman. Manaroa third. In Welcome Advice, Deep Court. Howell Park Raceway, 16th of March, 1973. The 7th Craven Filter Miracle Mile. A great start. Reichman in the centre, going fast. Just Too Good driving through on the inside. Reichman has the lead, and on settling down, leads from Just Too Good. Yankee Rhythm going out, taking Welcome Advice out a little wide. Manaroa ahead of them. Royal Ascot last, running into a bit of trouble there, getting onto the back of Yankee Rhythm. Into the back straight now, 11 3/4 to go, and Reichman's kicking the pace along in front. He moves out in front of Just Too Good. Behind them then Manaroa. There's Welcome Advice going fast and making a strong run. Yankee Rhythm tracking onto him. Royal Ascot is last. On the top turn now, and as they run up along the back, the leader is Reichman. Just Too Good second. Welcome Advice third on the outside. They're followed then by Manaroa inside. Welcome Advice. Then Yankee Rhythm second last, and Royal Ascot is last. Into the straight now. This is one to go, and as they run down, the light's still blue with a half mile to travel. Reichman, Just Too Good second. Welcome Advice on the outside, getting closer. Then Manaroa, Yankee Rhythm on the outside of Manaroa, and last is Royal Ascot. 3 furlongs out. Reichman travelling fast in front. Just Too Good behind them. Reichman's kicked away as they run into the back straight now. He's going fast. Just Too Good can't keep up the blistering pace. Welcome Advice third. Then Manaroa, Yankee Rhythm, and Royal Ascot. Reichman out a couple of lengths in front. Up the back, he goes further ahead. He beats the right way. Oh, he's going fast, the horse. He beat it by about 12 yards that time. And on the top turn, the crowd already recording the Victorian champion. Reichman's going to beat the 2 minutes. He's 3 lengths in front. He's burnt them off with a blistering turn of speed. Reichman well clear. Rex Hocking keeping the champion going. The
others are a long way back. It's all Reichman in the straight. He's ahead of the time and down to the line, driven with a whip now. Reichman coming away. Reichman first, Royal Ascot second, Banneroa third, then Walkham advice. 15th of March 1974, 8th Craven Filter Miracle Mile. They're away in a good line. King Frost a little slow on the inside. Reichman, Paleface Adios going inside it. Reichman, Paleface Adios holding Reichman out. Hondo Grattan up in a good position. King Frost in behind them and round the first corner. Paleface Adios has the lead. Reichman drops in behind him. Hondo Grattan lost a little ground there. King Frost is in on the rails. Hondo Grattan knocked King Frost out of the race. Apollo 11's dropped back out of it. And right back behind them is the other one, Mitchell Victory, going up and making ground. Up towards the top turn now, it's Paleface Adios, Reichman, Hondo Grattan, then Mitchell Victory, King Frost in behind them, and then Apollo 11 on the outside. On the top turn, the bell lap coming on, the pace clapped on, and Paleface Adios travelling well in front of Reichman. Hondo Grattan has Reichman in a pocket now. Mitchell Victory behind them. A gap to Apollo 11 on the outside of King Frost. Into the straight now, in the Miracle Mile, the light's still blue. Paleface Adios, Reichman's dropped right out of it. Hondo Grattan the danger to Paleface Adios, Mitchell Victory. Apollo 11 coming down the outside, making up good ground. Reichman well back, King Frost last. Towards the 600-metre mark in the 8th Craven Filter Miracle Mile, and Paleface Adios holding Hondo Grattan, then Mitchell Victory, Apollo 11, Reichman and King Frost. Up the back straight, 500 metres to go, and Paleface Adios is still holding the lead. Hondo Grattan is second, then Mitchell Victory, the others a long way back, Reichman, Apollo 11, and King Frost. They're just about 2-minute mile at the moment. Paleface Adios, Hondo Grattan waiting for the last run, then Mitchell Victory. Reichman a long way back in the race, King Frost and Apollo 11. Paleface Adios holds the lead. Hondo Grattan under the whip in second place. The driver of Paleface Adios gives it a flick with the whip. It's holding off Hondo Grattan. Paleface Adios, Hondo Grattan coming now. Hard driven, Paleface Adios, Hondo Grattan joins him on the outside. Oh, this is close. Hondo Grattan first. Hondo Grattan first, Paleface Adios. Craven Filter Miracle Mile. They're away. Adios Victor, Royal Gaze, Mitchell Victory going hard out in the centre to try and lead. And down to the first line, Adios Victor's going to hold Mitchell Victory up. And round the first corner, Adios Victor gets clear of Mitchell Victory. Royal Gaze, then Paleface Adios, Hondo Grattan. And Young Twins last out of the mobile. Into the back straight, a lap and 3/4 to go. And the country pacer, Adios Victor, is out in front. But now Paleface Adios goes up on the outside for Colin Pike. And it looks like being a tremendous race. They beat the Blue Light a fair way that time. And in this Miracle Mile, the 9th one, it's Adios Victor. Paleface Adios a half a length back. Mitchell Victory pocketed. And now Hondo Grattan comes 3 wide to join them. Royal Gaze in the centre and Young Quinn behind. Only 4 lengths packed up the field as they come to run to the winning post of the bell lap. It's Adios Victor, Paleface Adios, and here's the young country driver sending his father's horse Hondo Grattan hard on the outside. 3 in line. Hondo Grattan, Paleface Adios and Adios Victor on the rail. Mitchell Victory behind them and Royal Gaze. And Young Quinn is last and trying to get after them. They run to the back, 600 metres out. What a tremendous race this is. And into the back it's Adios Victor, Paleface Adios a neck back. Mitchell Victory pocketed. Royal Gaze, Hondo Grattan dropping back a bit and Young Quinn going in behind horses. Adios Victor, Paleface Adios keeping Mitchell Victory in the pocket. Here's the Victorian, Royal Gaze coming on the outside. Adios Victor hunted up in front. Paleface Adios second, Royal Gaze third, and here's Young Quinn fourth, but 3/4 of a length back behind the fourth horse. Up to the turn now, Adios Victor hard driven, a neck in front of Paleface Adios, then Young Quinn out wide, very wide fourth place. Into the straight, Adios Victor, Royal Gaze, Paleface Adios, and Young Quinn coming down the outside with a great burst. Races quickly up on the outside. What a great animal, the New Zealand champion, and down to the line now, right away for a big win, and right ahead of the time. Mitchell Victory second, Royal Gaze third, then Hondo Grattan, Adios Victor, and last Paleface Adios in a great Miracle Mile. 10th Craven Filter Miracle Mile. It's a start. Some of them were slow away. Paleface Adios wide. Wilberpost getting through on the inside. Paleface Adios had it out of the mobile, and now around the first corner it's Paleface Adios, Wilberpost, Don't Retreat, Hondo Grattan slow. Micron broke badly at the rear of the field, and Royal Gaze is up on the outside of Hondo Grattan. Micron is going now into the back straight, and Paleface Adios is going along smoothly in front of Wilberpost, Don't Retreat. They're followed by Hondo Grattan, then Royal Gaze on the outside, and Micron is a long way back. On the top turn here, and the leader is Paleface Adios, his driver Colin Pike sitting still. Wilberpost second with Wally Wood allowing it to coast along. Don't Retreat third, Moles reining it up a little bit. Hondo Grattan fourth on the rails. Turnbull has to stay there. Royal Gaze is up on his outside, and Micron is right out of the race. They run to the winning post. This is the bell light, and they approach the time light. It's blue, and this horse is going very fast. Paleface Adios races after the bell now, clear of Wilberpost, Don't Retreat, Hondo Grattan, Royal Gaze, and Micron has made up a fair bit of ground in last place. At the 600 mark, it's Paleface Adios. Wilberpost asked to do something. Don't Retreat, Hondo Grattan, then Royal Gaze, and Micron no hope. In the back straight now, 500 to go. Paleface Adios, Wilberpost, Don't Retreat pulled out. Hondo Grattan going on the inside, making ground. They're followed by Royal Gaze. Hondo's under the whip, and the others, Micron's right out of it. It's Paleface Adios travelling easily in front. Moles asked Don't Retreat to come on, and the stayer is challenging now. The leader's gone for the whip. Paleface Adios hard driven. Don't Retreat down the outside. Wilberpost way back. Paleface Adios holding the lead. Don't Retreat trying to bridge the gap. Paleface Adios hanging on. And Paleface Adios wins from Don't Retreat. Hondo Grattan may have been third ahead of 11th Craven Filter Miracle Mile. They're away. The barrier's away. And on the outside, Paleface Adios, Royal Force, Lincoln Star leads them out on the first corner. Lincoln Star from Royal Force. Paleface Adios bumping there, going around it on the outside. Royal Force got into trouble, forced Paleface Adios out. Lincoln Star leads round that corner. Royal Force on the rail, then Paleface Adios. They're followed by Don't Retreat, Markovina. And Pure Steel was away badly in the mobile. Up the back now. And here the leader, Lincoln Star from Royal Force. Paleface Adios gets across onto the rail. Then Don't Retreat. Markovina is behind them. And Pure Steel a long way back, making up ground. On the top turn and the 11th Craven Filter Miracle Mile. And here the leader is Lincoln Star. In second place, then Royal Force. Paleface Adios is running third. Then Don't Retreat, Markovina. And Pure Steel brings up the rear. Down to the winning post, the bell lap this time, and the leader is still Lincoln Star, Royal Force, Paleface Adios, then Don't Retreat, Markovina, and Pure Steel is last. They reach the winning post. Lincoln Star in front of Royal Force, then Paleface Adios, Don't Retreat, Markovina, and at the rear of the field is Pure Steel. They race to the back, 600 metres out now, and it's still Lincoln Star from Royal Force coming on now. Paleface Adios going up a bit, then Don't Retreat, Markovina, and Pure Steel is last. Lincoln Star at the 400, and our leader from Royal Force, then Paleface Adios still running on. Don't Retreat, no hope. They're followed by Markovina and Pure Steel, not much chance. On the top turn now, and the leader is Lincoln Star from Royal Force, the Western Australian. Paleface Adios third, then Markovina going from the inside, Don't Retreat, and behind them Pure Steel. Royal Force has the race won. In the straight, the Western Australian, Royal Force is clear. Paleface Adios and Markovina are both finishing well. It's Royal Force, Paleface Adios, a gallant second. Third Markovina, then Don't Retreat. Lincoln Star and last Pure Steel. 1978, 12th Craven Filter Miracle Mile. Prize money $70,000. They're away. Hermosa Star going fast on the outside of Diamante Hanover, and Paleface Adios gets up on the outside of Markovina. Back behind them, Michael Frost on the outside of Pure Steel. They run to the back here now. It's Hermosa Star going to the lead from Diamante Hanover. They're followed then by Markovina. Paleface Adios dropping back a bit. There's plenty of pace on. Pure Steel getting up there, and here's Michael Frost coming on the outside now with a powerful run. It's Hermosa Star, Diamante Hanover, Markovina switched out. However, Michael Frost came up on the outside of him and is running on well. Paleface Adios not doing a great deal behind them, and Pure Steel is last. They're about to straighten for the run to the winning post with the bell lap coming up this time, and Peter Norgard has them
Samosa Star in front of Monte Hanover. Michael Frost on the outside, then Markovina. Paleface Adios second last, and Pure Steel is last. They race down past this blue light here. It's still blue. Goes red. They're just on the 2 minutes, and it's a Samosa Star. Now Pure Steel comes with a fast run from the rear of the field and goes up on the outside of Michael Frost and Monte Hanover. Behind them, Markovina. Paleface Adios is last. At the 600 in the Miracle Mile, Markovina broke. He's out of it. And into the back straight here, it's a Samosa Star from Michael Frost, Monte Hanover, Pure Steel, and Paleface Adios behind them. Then Markovina. At the 400, a Samosa Star, Michael Frost, Pure Steel, behind them Monte Hanover on the rail, and Paleface Adios waiting out wide behind Pure Steel. Markovina coming again on the inside, 3 in line, straightening for the run home. A Samosa Star under the whip, Michael Frost in the centre, Pure Steel on the outside behind them. Paleface Adios by Monte Hanover done, and Markovina is last. Pure Steel and Michael Frost are fighting it out. Pure Steel doing the better. Michael Frost on the inside, Paleface Adios out wide, a Samosa Star. Pure Steel beat Paleface Adios. Michael Frost third, a Samosa Star. Lord Module in the centre, Paleface Adios on the outside. The Scotsman check back on the rail. Paleface Adios and Lord Module on the inside, and Paleface Adios, the great champ. Oh, he's crossed Lord Module, who's broken and knocked them all out of the race. Paleface Adios in the back straight, gone out with a big lead. Lord Module broke there. I don't think there was interference though. He couldn't handle the going. He's a big facing horse. And at the back straight, the light's still blue. Paleface Adios is well ahead of the time. The crowd are already cheering the horse. On the top turn now, and Keith Pike has Paleface Adios out in front of the Scotsman. Lord Module is running third. The others are a long way back in the race. Markovina's back at the rear of the field on the outside of Koala King. And third last is Michael Frost. Paleface Adios has a big lead in the straight. He comes down to this light, and it's still blue. And the whole crowd in Harold Park are with old Paleface Adios. Just ahead of time. Down to the winning post, and Paleface Adios is ahead of the Scotsman. They're all pretty tight. Pike looks back. Paleface Adios at the 600 is still out in front of the Scotsman. Lord Module, then Michael Frost. Markovina setting on after them, and Koala King is last. In the back straight, Paleface Adios is tied. He's twitching his tail. The others are tied too. The Scotsman's running on. Lord Module is third, but at the 400 it's still Paleface Adios. A couple of lengths in front of the Scotsman, Lord Module. Back behind them, the other runners are all awfully tied. On the top turn, and Paleface Adios is bowling along. Pike looks over his shoulder. The Scotsman is the only one with a chance. And as they come towards the turn, it's Paleface Adios tied in front. The Scotsman pulled out the challenge. He's gone for the whip on Paleface Adios. The Scotsman on the outside doing the best. And down to the finish, the Scotsman beats off Paleface Adios. Lord Module flying in between the three of them. Oh, the Scotsman... Raceway, 7th of March 1980, race 5, the 14th Craven Filter Miracle Mile. They're away on the inside, Lord Module, Koala King going fast out. Outright, Paleface Adios driving across, and he's going beautifully. Paleface Adios shoots to the lead, and the old champ setting them a big task. Around the first corner, it's Paleface Adios, Koala King, Lord Module, then Frosty and Pure Steel's dropped back, and Paleface Adios is going fast. Lacano has dropped out the last. In the back straight here now. They come up, this light is blue, and it's still Paleface Adios out in front of Koala King. Lord Module pacing well, then Frosty and Pure Steel, and last is Lacano in Indian file. A lap and a half to go now. In the back straight, it's Paleface Adios, Koala King. They're followed then by Lord Module. The next one, Frosty and Pure Steel, and Lacano is last. On the top turn, racing back to the straight with a bell lap coming up in the 14th Craven Filter Miracle Mile, and the Chestnut champion, Paleface Adios, out in front of Frosty Imp. Here's Pure Steel. It's Koala King second. Frosty Imp's a fair back in the race. Lord Module locked in. Paleface Adios, Pure Steel going up the challenge. Then Koala King, Frosty Imp. Lord Module is badly placed, and Lacano is behind them. After the bell now, they run towards the 600-metre mark, and Paleface Adios is holding off Pure Steel. He's going further ahead, Paleface. He's gone out a length and a half in front of Pure Steel. Koala King, then Frosty Imp. Lord Module is hopelessly placed, and last Lacano. Paleface Adios in the back straight is still in front. Paleface Adios a length in front of Pure Steel. Paleface Adios going beautifully
the bike. He's holding off the challenge. Frosty Imp is not doing anything back behind them. It's Paleface Adios, Pure Steel. Koala King can't get out. Frosty Imp, Lord Module locked in, and Lacano. Paleface Adios is first into the straight from Pure Steel, will come down the outside. Paleface Adios, Pure Steel, and here's Lacano. Paleface Adios in front, out wide. Lacano is flashing up. Paleface Adios is beaten. Paleface Adios first, Pure Steel may have been second.
81, race 6, 15th Craven Filter, Miracle Mile. They're away across the track. Gammalite, Koala King, Frosty Imp, Satinova fast out wide. Friendly Footman driving through, and in a race for the lead, Koala King on the inside. Friendly Footman has the toe. Oh, there's a bit of bumping there, close there, and out wide. Frosty Imp has gone up on the outside of Koala King and wants to lead, and they're burnt off the others. They go to the back, and Kevin Robinson has taken Frosty Imp to the lead from Koala King. They're followed then by Friendly Footman. Gammalite has lost his position. Now Satinova is going hard on the outside and racing up outside Friendly Footman. Lacano is second last, and Gammalite has been pushed back to last. Satinova has gone to the lead, and the Western Australian champion has dashed away on the top turn. And as they come back to the straight with a bell lap coming up this time, the leader is the Western Australian Satinova. Frosty Imp second on the rail. Friendly Footman on the outside. Then Lacano, Koala King well back, and Gammalite is last behind them. They run to the winning post. A half mile to go, and it's Satinova. Friendly Footman on the outside of Frosty Imp. Lacano, Koala King locked in, and Gammalite behind them. After the bell now, they run to the back, about 600 metres left here, and the leader is Satinova from Frosty Imp, just in front of Friendly Footman on the outside. Close up, Lacano asked to do something now, and he's moving forward. Koala King just behind him on the rail, and Gammalite. Satinova has the lead at the 500. Friendly Footman going up the challenge now. Frosty Imp can't get out. Lacano behind Friendly Footman. Koala King can't get out, and Gammalite on the top turn here now. Satinova just in front of Friendly Footman. Frosty Imp can't get out. Lacano behind them. Satinova has the lead. His driver sitting still. Friendly Footman under pressure. Satinova leads into the straight from Friendly Footman, and here's Lacano. It's Friendly Footman taking the lead. Lacano on the outside. Satinova dropping off. It's Friendly Footman holding the lead, hard driven, and Friendly Footman beats Lacano. Close to third. Maybe Satinova, Frosty Imp, Koala King, and Gammalite all in the with them. They're ready. We'll have a start this time. Racing in the Miracle Mile, Lord Pancho and Double Agent first away. Koala King along the inside is showing plenty of pace, and just behind them Frosty Imp as they turn out of the straight, and then Tidy Jason, and 4 lengths away last is Gundary Flyer. Double Agent in the centre trying to get to the lead. Lord Pancho goes up on the outside. Third is Koala King, a length and a half to Frosty Imp, and they're followed by Tidy Jason, and the last one Gundary Flyer. Down the back the first time, and they're inside the first light, and the leader is Double Agent. A length and a half to Lord Pancho is getting in behind the leader. Koala King is third, and they're followed then on the outside by Frosty Imp. There goes Gundary Flyer. He's set a light from the tail around the outside. 3 wide and a length away last is Tidy Jason. Look at the Flyer go. Gundary Flyer is going up to take on Double Agent for the lead after getting left. And around the corner they come in the Miracle Mile. And the leader is Double Agent, a half length on Gundary Flyer going to second. Third on the fence is Lord Pancho. Frosty Imp now with a 1-1. A length to Koala King, and the last one in the field is Tidy Jason. They've run their first half in 57.8 as they run to the back. And Double Agent up front by a head on Gundary Flyer, laying down the challenge. A length away third is Lord Pancho on the fence, and then comes Frosty Imp. Further back Tidy Jason, and Koala King trails the field. Down the back the last time, about 500 to go. And Double Agent just the leader from Gundary Flyer applying the pressure. A length away is Frosty Imp, Lord Pancho the rail, and then Tidy Jason and Koala King. Leaving the back straight of the 350. It's Double Agent and Gundary Flyer locked together. A length away is Frosty Imp. Lord Pancho can't get a run. And then Tidy Jason near to the corner. The old fella still giving plenty. Double Agent. Gundary Flyer on the outside is not done with. A length to Lord Pancho and Frosty Imp into the straight. It's Double Agent and Gundary Flyer. Here comes Frosty Imp down the outside. Gundary Flyer. The Flyer takes the lead in the shadows of the post. A magnificent victory to Gundary Flyer. Gundary Flyer wins the Cravenville Miracle Mile. From a photo between Frosty Imp and Double Agent. Mobile turning into the straight. Ready. The 17th Cravenville Miracle Mile. Racing Popular Arm strode straight out and led from Jick Adios quickly away. Bill Student pushing along the inside as they run to the first corner. Popular Arm can't quite get across. Jick Adios in second, placing with Bill Student as they turn out of the straight. Caught very wide was Gamma Light and then Copperway, and last is Double Agent. Going to the back straight, and Bill Student just led Popular Arm in the centre. 3 wide as Gamma Light working up, and then Copperway over on the fence. A length away is Jick Adios, and Double Agent is last as they run down the back. 1,200 metres to go, and Bill Student has the pace to hold out Popular Arm. Gamma Light's working hard, 3 wide. In behind them on the fence then as they leave the back straight is Copperway. Double Agent second last, and Jick Adios last. Robinson takes Gamma Light to the front now as they come up towards the bend. A length and a half to Bill Student. On the outside is Popular Arm. A length to Copperway on the inside of Double Agent, and Jick Adios is last of all. Into the straight now, down the home running as they race past the half mile. And Gamma Light out in front of the Miracle Mile. About 3/4 of a length Popular Arm. Bill Student on the rail. And then Double Agent, Copperway, and last of all is Jick Adios. They've gone the first half in 59.7 as they turn out of the straight. And Gamma Light the leader. Popular Arm starting to apply the pressure. A length away, third on the rail is Bill Student, followed by Double Agent. And then Copperway, and Jick Adios was last. Down the back past the 600, and Gamma Light the leader. A half length over Popular Arm, who's had to do it hard. Third on the fence was Bill Student, followed by Double Agent. And then Copperway and Jick Adios. Here's Popular Arm moving up to Gamma Light now as they go to the 400. He levels up. A length away to Bill Student, and then Double Agent and Copperway out of the back, and Gamma Light still a narrow leader. Popular Arm on the outside, the pressure's on him now. A length away to Bill Student and Double Agent on the corner. It's Gamma Light still ahead in front. Popular Arm is trying hard. It's 2 lengths away then to Bill Student. Gamma Light and Popular Arm, the 2 Victorians, knuckling out a great finish. Gamma Light and Popular Arm. Popular Arm moving up to Gamma Light. He takes the lead. He's a mighty pacer. Popular Arm got up to win from Gamma Light. Third, Bill Student from Double Agent. Copperway and Jick Adios last of all. In Duplicity and Tempo Cavallo, so stand by for a start. Ready to go in the Cravenville to Miracle Mile. Racing, and a good start too. Thorlo Bell and Caramere Duplicity have gone out quickly with Double Agent kicking up to try and hold them out. Bundanoon and Pro Chevalier are beaten for pace out of the straight, and Caramere Duplicity trying to get over from Thorlo Bell. Double Agent, he's back to third. Then Bundanoon, Pro Chevalier beaten for pace. He's back second last, and last Tempo Cavallo. Caramere Duplicity on the outside, and Thorlo Bell going together. A length and a half to Double Agent, dropping in on the 2 leaders. Bundanoon fourth, followed by Pro Chevalier, and Tempo Cavallo last of all. Down the back, the first quarter in amazing 26-1, and the leader up front and doing it well at the moment, Thorlo Bell. He slackens off a bit now, length to Double Agent. Caramere Duplicity parked on the outside of Bundanoon. A length away then to Pro Chevalier, and last was Tempo Cavallo. They've slowed up now in the second quarter as they come to the bend for the bell, and the Victorian Thorlo Bell a length on Double Agent, who's getting away from the fence now. Double Agent a length of Bundanoon. Tempo Cavallo going up on the inside from Caramere Duplicity, and Pro Chevalier is last of all. At the half mile and the Miracle Mile, they've gone 59.9 the first half, and the leader is Thorlo Bell, a length to Double Agent off the rail in Tempo Cavallo. Here's the West Australian Pro Chevalier making his move. Bundanoon going ahead of him, and a length and a half to Caramere Duplicity. Heading to the back now, and Thorlo Bell just the leader from Double Agent. A length to Tempo Cavallo, Bundanoon, and out wide as Pro Chevalier is given a crack with a whip, and last of all Caramere Duplicity. Down the back, and Double Agent's on terms with Thorlo Bell. Bundanoon a length away from Tempo Cavallo. Pro Chevalier's out wide, plugging on, and then Caramere Duplicity leaving the back, and Double Agent's gone to a narrow lead from Thorlo Bell. Tempo Cavallo going through the centre, and then Bundanoon. Pro Chevalier's battling around the turn at old Double Agent. He's gone to the lead from Thorlo Bell. Bundanoon's winding up down the outside, and then Tempo Cavallo. Double Agent the leader. Here's Bundanoon stride by stride coming at the old fella. Double Agent in front. Bundanoon grabbing him. It'll be tight. They hit it. Oh, Double Agent might be from Bundanoon. In a great finish to the Miracle Mile, then Thorlo Bell, followed by Tempo Cavallo, Caramere Duplicity. Quite famous 3, Wondi's Mate 4, Paleface Bubble 5, and Caramere Duplicity 6 as the mobile turns into the straight. Set to go in the Miracle Mile of 85. Ready? Blue light is on, racing,
And Diama went out pretty well. Caramere Duplicity out wide, going fast. Pro Chevalier is beaten for speed on the inside, and Diama tries to hold out Caramere Duplicity, and he does so. Pro Chevalier is pushed up into third, followed then by Quite Famous. Behind them, Paleface Bubble, and One Die's Mate has dropped to last. Diama's going to lead them into the back, and he speeds away too. He's 2.5 clear on Caramere Duplicity. Moving up to third, Pro Chevalier, followed then by Paleface Bubble. Well back in the field is Quite Famous, and last of all, 2 lengths away, One Die's Mate. The first quarter, 27.6, and Diama speeding along. 3 in front now. Going up to second, Pro Chevalier. On the fence, Paleface Bubble. Caramere Duplicity as he's back to fourth on the outside. Then Quite Famous, and One Die's Mate is last of all. Around the turn in the Miracle Mile, and Diama speeding along. The Tasmanian by 2 lengths on Pro Chevalier. Paleface Bubble's gone to third. Caramere Duplicity's dropped back to fourth now, followed then by Quite Famous. And One Die's Mate on the fence is last of all. Down the straight, they're really flying now. They're inside race record time at the bell. And Diama, 1.5 lengths on the West Aussie, Pro Chevalier. Third is Paleface Bubble, followed by Caramere Duplicity, One Die's Mate, and Quite Famous at the tail of the field. Into the back. 600 metres to go, and Diama the leader. Pro Chevalier's had a good run all the way. 1 length to Paleface Bubble. Caramere Duplicity called upon for her run, and then One Die's Mate and Quite Famous at the tail. Pro Chevalier went to Diama at the 400. They're clear from Paleface Bubble, getting clear, and then Caramere Duplicity and One Die's Mate with the West Aussie. Look at him go. Pro Chevalier, he said let's go, and he accelerated. 4 in front. Paleface Bubble second, followed by Diama. One Die's Mate getting clear, and then Caramere Duplicity. But the real Pro Chevalier is going to stand up tonight. He's 4 in front of Paleface Bubble. One Die's Mate's getting clear, and then Diama and Caramere Duplicity. But the great West Aussie champion, Pro Chevalier, is going to blitz the Miracle Mile field, and Pro Chevalier's bolted in from Paleface Bubble and One Die's Mate. Then Quite Famous, Caramere Duplicity, and
now it's pacing Lindy's Nymph, making up some ground. Stand by. It'll be a start, I think. Stand by for a start. Village Kid right up on the gate. Quite Famous back a little. Into the straight they come. Blue light flashes. Away they go on the Miracle Mile of 86. And Village Kid beat them out down on the inside. Glen Thunder's being restrained, and Quite Famous goes up on the outside. Atashi Luck gets to third. Paleface Bubble will love the 1-1 here. Glen Thunder being restrained to second last, and Lindy's Nymphs goes up on the inside. The West Australian Village Kid had no trouble leading. He leads by 6 metres on Quite Famous, who's content to sit on the outside and race without Cover O'Sullivan. Over on the inside is Atashi Luck from Paleface Bubble. The outside is Lindy's Nymph, and last is Glen Thunder. The first quarter they flew 28.5, and Village Kid leads the way by 5 metres on Quite Famous. Atashi Luck running third in behind the leader. On the outside is Paleface Bubble, perfectly positioned. Lindy's Nymph is over on the inside, and Glen Thunder is last in a compact field. They run into the home straight now, and they'll get the bell in the Miracle Mile of 86, and Village Kid, the West Australian champ, leads the way by 3 metres on Quite Famous, having a crack at the leader. Atashi Luck's down on the inside, 31 for that quarter. Over on the inside next came Lindy's Nymph for the outside, Paleface Bubble, and Glen Thunder is last as they wheel to the 650 now, and still in front is Village Kid. He leads by 3 or 4 metres on Atashi Luck, the inside of Quite Famous, then Paleface Bubble, the outside of Lindy's Nymph, and Glen Thunder is last, but Village Kid still leads them down the back at the 450 metre mark. Village Kid leads by 3 metres on Quite Famous. Now Paleface Bubble and Glen Thunder being pulled out for their runs. Then Lindy's Nymph, and behind the leader is Atashi Luck at the 300, and Village Kid is still in front. He got away by 5 metres on Atashi Luck. Running home well is Paleface Bubble. Then Glen Thunder and Lindy's Nymph put into the straight, and the West Aussie champ flew away. Village Kid in front by 8 metres now on Atashi Luck and Paleface Bubble. But halfway down the running, it's all over bar the shouting, and Village Kid is a true champion. Village Kid by 14 metres on Atashi Luck. Paleface Bubble is third, then Quite Famous from Glen Thunder, and Lindy's
Jack is back. He's going to miss the start. Rivoli Jack, he's back probably 5 or 6 metres. The gate flies. Blue light flashes. They're off and running, and Village Kid out in the 4 began brilliantly, but My Lightning Blue's going to race with him in the run to the first turn, and My Lightning Blue is able to hold the champion out. My Lightning Blue on the inside led narrowly over Village Kid as O'Sullivan released the shorteners. Master Mood dropping onto the rail in third place, on the West Aussie champ is trapped in the breeze. 1.5 lengths further back, Paleface Bubble, followed by Rivoli Jack and Trident at the tail of the field. There's the first light, and they've beaten it easily. They beat it by a mile, and the leader in the event is My Lightning Blue by about 2 metres to Village Kid, who's
going to have to work very hard in the breeze. Sitting up on the fence behind the leader, Master Mood. Rivoli Jack has done a good job to work his way into the 1-1. Well back in the field, then came Trident, and Paleface Bubble is pulling out of the race. Paleface Bubble in trouble. He's pulling out of the race and will take no further part. Into the straight now, and down towards the second light, and by golly, they're well inside the 2-minute mark at the moment. My Lightning Blue led about 2 metres on Village Kid. In third place is Master Mood. Again, they beat that light easily. Rivoli Jack having a job to stay on the back of Village Kid. They're absolutely flying up front. Further back in the field then is Trident, who's about 6 lengths off the lead. After the bell in the Miracle Mile, and it's My Lightning Blue giving a great exhibition, led by 2 metres to Village Kid. The big bloke again got to the girth of the leader. In on the fence, Master Mood about to ease out now as Rivoli Jack drops off a little, and Trident to the extreme outside as they come to the third light at the 400-metre mark, and again they beat it by a mile. My Lightning Blue at a sizzling pace is in front. He got away a bit now. He's kicked away by 4 metres on Village Kid. Master Mood again chasing up on the fence behind the leader, then Rivoli Jack and Trident. My Lightning Blue in full flight on the home turn. He's got them struggling as they straighten up. He's kicked about 5 metres clear of Village Kid, who's not done with yet. Little Master Mood is boxing on strongly. My Lightning Blue stopping. Village Kid and Master Mood are wearing him down as they hit the line. Master Mood, the little New Zealander Master Mood, burst through in the centre and got up to win the Miracle.
Rising pace out of the Mobile, the Commodore Mobile there, the field set. Stand by. Happy Sunrise back 3/4. JB's Filler the inside, and the blue light flashes, and JB's Filler didn't want to lead. Village Kid has gone to the lead and taken on by Whirly Dream as they settle fully into stride. Then My Lightning Blue, Gay Adam, and last of all is Happy Sunrise to the first turn. JB's Filler went roughly for a stride or two there, but settled down quickly, and the favourite cruises to the lead. Village Kid in front. He leads the way by a length on My Lightning Blue, getting to second on the outside of JB's Filler, still going roughly. On the outside, Whirly Dream, Gay Adam settles down second last, and last of all is Happy Sunrise. They went slowly the first quarter, 28.4, and leading the way Village Kid by 3 metres on My Lightning Blue, and JB's Fella is sitting over on the inside. On the outside of runners was Whirly Dream, 1 out and 1 back. On the inside, Gay Adam and Happy Sunrise is last, but only about 3.5 lengths off the lead as they come into the home straight in the Commodore Miracle Mile of 87, and the leader, the favourite Village Kid by 2.5 metres. Running set second, My Lightning Blue, and JB's Fella is third. On the outside, Whirly Dream, they went that quarter in 31.7. Then Gay Adam and Happy Sunrise. Village Kid trying to create history, leads by a metre on My Lightning Blue. Over on the inside was JB's Fella, followed by Whirly Dream in the 1-1, poised to pounce. Gay Adam shuffle back the rails, and Happy Sunrise is last as they make the top turn now and head down the back. Village Kid in front, leads the way by 2 metres on My Lightning Blue. Over on the inside, JB's Fella, followed by Whirly Dream. Here comes Happy Sunrise, and Gay Adam is last of the 6 at the 350. Village Kid in front. He leads the way by a couple of metres on My Lightning Blue. Over on the inside, JB's Fella. Here's Happy Sunrise coming around the outside as they come to the 200, and the champion Village Kid in front by 3 metres on My Lightning Blue. JB's Fella's got nowhere to go. Into the straight, Village Kid in front. JB's Fella trying to get out of the pocket from My Lightning Blue. On the outside, Happy Sunrise. Village Kid in front. They come to the line. Look, they got a Village Kid wins. Village Kid by 3 metres has created history and has gone 157.7.
Rivoli Jack. There's the light. They're racing, and Rolly Ella flew out of the gate. Rolly Ella's flown out. Our Maestro trying to hold him out. Rivet driving with a whip on Rolly Ella. Clears Our Maestro. Luxury Liner third. Rivoli Jack in a pace now. He's got through into fourth, followed by Thorate and Speedy Cheval at the tail of the field. Rolly Ella speeds away down the back the first time, 2 to Our Maestro. A length and a half to Luxury Liner. Rivoli Jack on the inside of Thorate going forward, and Speedy Cheval is last. The pace slackens right off. Rivet's grabbed hold of Rolly Ella, and Our Maestro's gone round him. Our Maestro's gone past Rolly Ella. They went the first quarter in 28.4, but Rolly Ella didn't want to lead on him, and now it's Our Maestro taking up the lead. Moving up to third is Luxury Lino. Rivoli Jack is fourth on the rail, followed by Speedy Cheval moving to the 1-1, and 1.5 to Thorate. Round the turn for the bell now, and Our Maestro led, and Night Nose, he's got Rolly Ella bailed up on his back. Luxury Liner's gone up without cover. Speedy Cheval next, followed by Rivoli Jack the inside, and the length of Thorate at the tail of the field. Down to get the bell now in the Miracle Mile, and it's Our Maestro leading the way. 32.8 the second quarter. They've gone through the first half, 61.1, and as they swing out of the straight, the leader is Our Maestro. Luxury Liner on the outside. Third on the rail is Rolly Ella. Followed close up fourth, Speedy Cheval, a length to Rivoli Jack, who's locked away. away, and Thorate is last of all. 500 to go. Our Maestro is the leader. Second is Luxury Liner, keeping Rolliella in a firm pocket. A length away, Speedy Saval. Rivoli Jack's gone out of his gear again. Rivoli Jack, he's broken. Thorate's gone past him. Our Maestro, the one to beat out of the back. He's a length on. Luxury Liner sticking on well. Rolliella third on the rail, and then Speedy Saval followed by Thorate, but our Maestro, the Inter-Dominion winner. Can he make it the big double? He's got away from Luxury Liner. Rolliella's under the whip, and then Speedy Saval, but our Maestro is drawn clear. Luxury Liner second, Speedy Saval and Thorate are fighting out third. Rolliella can't go on, but it's all our Maestro, and he takes the Inter-Dominion Miracle Mile double. Our Maestro, a brilliant winner from Luxury Liner. Third is Thorate. Fourth was Speedy Saval. Rolliella was second last, and Rivoli Jack was last to finish in the 23rd Miracle Mile.
What an exciting race this is going to be. They should make under the 2 minutes. Matter of fact, most pundits say it's going to be an Australian record tonight. Get set for the armchair ride as they begin. For the 1989 Miracle Mile, away they go. Westburn Grant in the centre began brilliantly, and Thorate challenges in for the lead. Getting away well, Koala Sunrise on the outside. Midnight training with Jody's Babe as they go past the judge. Then came Earth Station, and Luxury Liner is last. Out of the back the first time, and it's Thorate in front. He's a neck in front of Westburn Grant, but look at the dust flying. The two challenges, they weave down the back of the track now. Then came Luxury Liner. They're being followed by Earth Station. Jody's Babe is a long way back, and Koala Sunrise is about 100 metres from the lead. It's Vic Frost and Westburn Grant doing it well. They're under the 2-minute lights as they pace down the back. It's Westburn Grant by a length and a half on Thorate. Then came Luxury Liner passing Earth Station. They're followed by Jody's Babe second last, and Koala Sunrise is last. The 4-year-old Australian champion Westburn Grant, he won the Derby in fine fashion here, and he's doing pretty well as they sweep around the turn. 800 metres to go. You'll hear the bell lap, and it's Westburn Grant out in front. They're Indian File on the Miracle Mile. Westburn Grant with Vic Frost leading and dealing in front. Second is Thorate on the inside. They're being followed by Luxury Liner. The big Queenslander Earth Station makes a run around him. Then came Jody's Babe second last, and Tess has Koala Sunrise at the tail of the field. Up the back, 600 to go. They start to pack up like a can of sardines, and it's Westburn Grant in front. Thorate, Brian Hancock has that horse off the outside. Earth Station looks like the big mover. Then came Jody's Babe, Midnight racing around the outside. Luxury Line, the big New Zealand horse, are on the way on the fence, and last of all as they go down the back is Koala Sunrise. It's Westburn Grant on the 1989 Coca-Cola Miracle Mile. He's just in front of Thorate. Here's Earth Station, and then came Jody's Babe, followed by Luxury Liner, and last Koala Sunrise. Westburn Grant settles down to fight it out with Thorate as heads for turns for home. Jody's Babe in the centre. Luxury Liner and Earth Station can't win, and forget about Koala Sunrise. It's Westburn Grant in front. Frost goes for the shillelagh and gives him the big shove. He's Thorate coming home hard, but Westburn Grant, isn't he a champion? Westburn Grant comes down the line. Brilliant drive, Big Frost. Westburn Grant beat Thorate, third Jody's Babe. Then came Luxury Liner, Earth Station, and the last one home was Koala Sunrise. Look at the Seiko rate of 157.9. Great run, 157.9. And Vic Frost has driven brilliantly.
They come forward for a start now. In the Coca-Cola Bottlers Miracle Mile, Almeida Boy back about a length, Thorate up on the inside with Westburn Grant, tight connection Defoe. And, of course, Sinbad Bay. He's going to go straight back to the tail on Almeida Boy. Blue light flashes, away they go. And Westburn Grant has won the early lead. He goes up the lead by a half length on Sinbad Bay, and Thorate's down on the inside. Up there with it, Defoe, and also through the centre, tight connection. Pretty tight into the first corner, but no problems. And the favourite, Westburn Grant, in front. Leads out by 1 length on Thorate second, and Sinbad Bay goes up on the outside to join it. Another length away came tight connection on the hammer of Sinbad Bay. A length and a half away to Defoe, and burn off in the early stages as they went that quarter in 27.3 was, of course, Almeida Boy. On the top corner they go, and Westburn Grant in front with Frost having a sustained peep over that right shoulder. He leads by only a half neck now on Sinbad Bay. Thorate's down on the inside. Around the outside next was tight connection. Another length or so away on the outside, Defoe, and a length and a half away last was Almeida Boy. Into the straight they come, and Sinbad Bay is up, pressuring the favourite Westburn Grant, which is just in front. They come to the next blue light. Second quarter they've gone in 29.6. Third Thorate. It's on the inside of tight connection, then Defoe, and Almeida Boy is last of all on the side of the track, and Sinbad Bay and Westburn Grant matching
making strides. They're a length in front of Thorade. Then on the outside, Tight Connection, another length away to Defoe, and a length and 3/4 away last was Almeida Boy. Down the back they go, and Westburn Grant in front by 2 metres on Sinbad Bay under some pressure. Thorade getting up on the inside, then Tight Connection, Defoe and Almeida Boy. They go inside the 400, that quarter in 28.3, and Westburn Grant in front. He leads by a length on Thorade. Tight Connection around the outside, Sinbad Bay the centre, then Defoe and Almeida Boy. They're about to corner, and Westburn Grant, Frost has held them up as they corner. He leads by a length on Sinbad Bay. Over on the inside, Thorade, Tight Connection, Defoe and Almeida Boy, but Westburn Grant has kicked halfway down the straight. Vicky Frost said go, and Westburn Grant starts to come away. Westburn Grant's too good for them. Oh, it's tight for second and third. Defoe has hit the line, locked together with Almeida Boy. Thorade
or Chapin looks like it may have galloped in the score up. It went up to the gate pretty fiercely, dropped back a length. It's going to miss it, the 3-year-old. The blue light about to flash. Westburn Grant began brilliantly from the outside. Away quickly to Foe. Chokin Gallop. Tip-Top Prince down on the inside. Going quickly as well, Franco Tiger. But Westburn Grant going quickly on the outside with Tip-Top Prince. And I reckon Westburn Grant can get to the front if he wants to. Tip-Top Prince is kicking up, and he's going to hold out Westburn Grant. And Vicky Frost is going to take a trail. So the South Aussie, there's the first surprise. He headed to Westburn Grant, and Tip-Top Prince down the back leads. He came away from the fence when they eased up. First quarter, 27.6. Tip-Top Prince in front. 3/4 on Westburn Grant. Franco Tiger's next. There's Chokin circling the field now. Defoe in the centre, and Christopher Vance was back at the tail. Tip-Top Prince in front. Chokin goes up. He's fired up. Westburn Grant's in the centre. Then on the outside, Defoe getting a lovely card up. Over on the inside, Franco Tiger. And last of the 6 is Christopher Vance. They thunder into the straight in the 1991 Miracle Mile, and Tip-Top Prince in front from Westburn Grant. Out 3 deep on the outside of those, Chokin the 3-year-old. Defoe given every chance. Franco Tiger's back on the inside, and Christopher Vance was last of all. Westburn Grant, he starts to stoke him up now, where it's still Tip-Top Prince in front as they go to the 600, second quarter in 30.7. It's Tip-Top Prince in front, 3 metres on Westburn Grant. On the outside, Chokin from Franco Tiger. Defoe, it's been held up, and then came Christopher Vance as they go to the 400 now, and still Tip-Top Prince in front. Now the mighty pacer Westburn Grant goes to him. Here's Christopher Vance around the outside, chiming in. The New Zealander, he's gone to the lead, Christopher Vance. Westburn Grant tried to sprint with him. They draw away from Tip-Top Prince and Defoe. They come to the corner now, and Christopher Vance in front, a half length on Westburn Grant, and Defoe chiming in. Christopher Vance in front, Defoe the outside. Westburn Grant beaten, but Christopher Vance for Tony Hurley is coming away to win the Miracle Mile. Christopher Vance, it's a Quinella to New Zealand. Defoe second, Westburn Grant a valiant third. Franco Tiger fourth. Fifth time was Tip-Top.
Stand by for a start. Ready. There's the light. They're racing, and Franco Tiger came out roaring. He goes straight to the front with Level Advice going with him on the outside. They clear the West Australian. Jack Morris followed by Christopher Vance. Second last, Westburn Grant, and last of all is Impressionist. Going to the back, and Franco Tiger's gone to the lead. He leads out by 1 to Level Advice, and Jack Morris is on the leader's back. Christopher Vance finishes up with the 1-1, 2 to Westburn Grant, and 2 away last is Impressionist. Down the back, and Franco Tiger is the leader. First quarter coming up in 27.7, and Franco Tiger by 1 to Level Advice. Third on the rail behind the leader is Jack Morris. Christopher Vance in the 1-1. 1.5 away is Westburn Grant, and 2 to Impressionist. Out of the back. Up the side at the 1,000 and Franco Tiger, and he's going to slow them up this quarter. He leads 3/4 of a length to Level Advice. In on the rail third is Jack Morris, followed by Christopher Vance. The New Zealanders getting a great run on the race. 1 out, 1 back. 2 to Westburn Grant, and 2 lengths to Impressionist. Down for the bell, and Franco Tiger is the leader. In the Miracle Mile, he's 3/4 of a length on Level Advice. Third on the rail is Jack Morris. Fourth is Christopher Vance. A length to Westburn Grant, and 1 away last is Impressionist. 31.6 that second quarter as they run to the back. Franco Tiger the leader. Level Advice has done it tough on the outside. Jack Morris behind the leader third. Christopher Vance about to be popped the question. Westburn Grant tracking him, and Impressionist a length away last. Down the back in the Miracle Mile, it's Franco Tiger. Gath looking around to see where they're coming. Here comes the New Zealander. Christopher Vance comes out 3 wide. Jack Morris on the rail. Level Advice is gone. Then Westburn Grant and Impressionist. Franco Tiger the leader coming to the turn. Christopher Vance is throwing down the challenge. A length to Jack Morris, followed by Westburn Grant, who's unwinding a run. Around the turn, Franco Tiger headed up in front of Christopher Vance.
Clear then of Jack Morris and Westburn Gred, but Gaff gets busy, and Franco Tiger's roaring away from Christopher Vance. Brian Gafferty's best. Franco Tiger holding Christopher Vance and wins the Miracle Mile brilliantly. Franco Tiger from Christopher Vance. Just about set. Ready to go now for the Miracle Mile. Here they go. The lights up. They're off and racing. Weona Warrior's gone away fast in the middle. Chokin on the inside, trying to hold him out. And at the first turn comes up, Chokin's just going to hold Weona Warrior outside of him. Sable Eyes dropping in onto the leader's back. Franco Tiger is fourth and Master Musician a length away at the tail. Heading into the back now, and Chokin is the leader. From on the inside, Sable Eyes. Weona Warriors without cover. Second last, Franco Tiger. And a length to Master Musician. Down the back, he hasn't gone all that quickly here. Chokin in the first quarter. And up the back, 28.8. Leads out by a length and a half to the mare, Sable Eyes. One away third, Weona Warrior getting across to the rail. Franco Tiger is running fourth. He wants to run a bit quicker, and a length off last is Master Musician. They're slowing up a bit now, and Chokin in front coming down the side. They're racing an Indian file. Sable Eyes is second, a length away third. Weona Warrior now he's coming off the fence on Franco Tiger. Weona Warrior did two and put him three wide, and a length away last is Master Musician. In the straight now to get the bell, and the leader is Chokin. Here comes last year's winner, Franco Tiger. He moves up on the outside. Sable Eyes behind the leader. Weona Warrior in the one and a length away last is Master Musician. Second quarter was a very slow 33.9. Chokin's doing it well, and in the run to the back leads by 3/4 of a length Franco Tiger. Sable Eyes in behind the leader. Fourth is Weona Warrior, and a length away to Master Musician. Down the back now, and Chokin is just in front of Franco Tiger, is putting the pressure to him now, and here comes Master Musician. He's starting to sprint up quickly. Weona Warrior came out in front of him and put him four wide. Sable Eyes on the fence wanting a run. Chokin, he's getting busy in front now. Leads 3/4 to Franco Tiger. Three wide is Weona Warrior. Sable Eyes still held up for a run, and a length to Master Musician, who's back last again, but Chokin is the leader on the turn. Chokin heads up a length in front of Sable Eyes. The mare's about to get out and come after the New Zealander. Chokin in front of Sable Eyes. Further out then is Franco Tiger, but it's Chokin in front of the Miracle Mile. Sable Eyes trying hard, but it's a New Zealand victory. Chokin wins the Miracle Mile by a length. Sable Eyes second. Master Musician's got up for third in front of Weona Warrior, and Franco Tiger was last of all. $50 for Golden Rain. They're all set. Master Musician's galloped. Master Musician's galloped here, and he's going to miss the start. He's way out of position. They're going without him. They're off and racing, and Master Musician tragically has galloped and missed the start 100 metres. And first to go is Weona Warrior, straight to the lead. Young Mr. Charles began brilliantly. He's coming across looking for the lead. Third is BBC, followed by Chokin. Two to Golden Rain, and Master Musician has lost all chance of the barrier. Down the back, and young Mr. Charles has got across from the wide alley, and he's gone to the lead from Weona Warrior. Here comes the Victorian early. Golden Rain, he's rushing up on the outside of young Mr. Charles. Chokin gets the 1-1 a length away to BBC. Has been beaten out for speed. He's running fifth, and Master Musician has tailed off. 27.2 the first quarter, and the leader young Mr. Charles by a length on Golden Rain at his wheel. Third on the fence is Weona Warrior. They're slowing up a little bit here. Chokin has one out, one back, a length to BBC, and Master Musician lost all chance at the start. In the straight now they come for the bell. Young Mr. Charles has got an easy quarter here. He's a length on Golden Rain as the bell rings. Third on the fence is Weona Warrior. 1-1 Chokin, 1 to BBC, and tailed it off as Master Musician. Second quarter, 30.8 as they swing out of the straight now. Young Mr. Charles, the leader for Terry Robinson, by a length to Golden Rain at his wheel. He's got Weona Warrior in the pocket behind the leader. Chokin has one out, one back, a length to BBC, and tailed off as Master Musician. Down the back, young Mr. Charles, still by 3/4 of a length, Golden Rain. He's got Weona Warrior firmly pocketed. Chokin's on Golden Rain's back, and a length to BBC. The quarter down the back in 29.6. Young Mr. Charles, the leader. Golden Rain on his outside. Weona Warrior can't get a run. Chokin has called upon 3 wide and 2 to BBC. Coming up to the turn in the Miracle Mile. The Victorian Golden Rain drew alongside young Mr. Charles. Here's last year's winner, Chokin, joining in. Weona Warrior behind them. It's Golden Rain going to the lead. Chokin on the outsides after him. BBC with a late run down the middle of the track. Chokin drew alongside Golden Rain. BBC zooming home, but Chokin hits the lead, and he's won again. Chokin has won 2 Miracle Miles. Second BBC, third Golden Rain. About 2 lengths behind them. The blue light comes up and they're racing. Master Magician away brilliantly in the centre. He's going to try and cross Ilvacolo, but he won't. And here's Norm's Daughter, driven out hard from the outside, keen to lead. And at the first turn, Norm's Daughter takes the lead away from Ilvacolo. Master Magician drops over to third, followed by Desperate Comment, Beefy T, and Sunshine Bend slowly away at the tail. Going into the back, and the mare speeds away, Norm's Daughter. She's out about 3 lengths to Ilvacolo, 2 lengths to Master Musician, 1 away, Desperate Comment, 1.5 to Beefy T, and a length away last is Sunshine Band. Down the back, and Norm's Daughter is well clear. She's got a big lead at the moment. She's about 3 to Ilvacolo, 1 away to Master Musician. Desperate Comment going up on the outside, trailed up by Beefy T, and a length and a half last of all is Sunshine Band. The first quarter of the last mile, 29.4 as they come up towards the turn, and Norm's Daughter is the leader by 2 to Ilvacolo. Desperate Comment going up on the outside, trailing him up as Beefy T to the 1-1. Master Musician 3 back along the inside, and Sunshine Band is last as they come down to get the bell. And Norm's Daughter is doing it well as they come to the winning post. She leads out by a length on Desperate Comment. Ilvacolo's in the pocket on the inside, and here comes Sunshine Band now. He goes up 3 wide, followed by Beefy T, and Master Magician is last. Second quarter 30.7, the half in 60.1, and Norm's Daughter to the back by 3/4 of a length to Desperate Comment. Sunshine Band 3 wide on the outside. Ilvacolo is badly locked away on the leader's back, then Beefy T, and Master Musician is last of the 6. Down the back of the 450 in the Miracle Mile, and Norm's Daughter the leader from Desperate Comment. Ilvacolo will need some luck. He's locked away on the inside. Then Beefy T, Sunshine Band under pressure, and Master Magician coming to the turn, and Kelly Kersley sitting quietly on the West Australian mare, Norm's Daughter. Ilvacolo can't get out. Desperate Comment on the outside, and 3 wide Beefy T around the turn. Norm's Daughter the leader. Ilvacolo's trying to get clear. Then on the outside, Beefy T. It's Norm's Daughter the leader. She drifts off the inside. The Kiwi gets the run. Ilvacolo, he's coming quickly, but Norm's Daughter's hanging on, and the West Australian mare wins the Miracle Mile. Norm's Daughter from Ilvacolo. Third is Beefy T. Fourth, Master Magician has won. Here they go. Set. Ready. Blue light on, they're racing. Sableyes has begun brilliantly. Ilvacolo's gone out fast too. They're going to cross Norm's Daughter as Sableyes takes the lead into the first turn from Ilvacolo. Norm's Daughter immediately off the inside to be one off. Then Heracles, Manaville and Rainbow Night going up on the inside. Heading to the back, and Sableyes was able to keep the lead. She's a length and a half to Ilvacolo. A length to Norm's Daughter, 2 away to Heracles, who's one off the inside around Rainbow Night. And Manaville is back to the tail. Well, Ilvacolo's going to take the lead away from Sableyes. And down the back, the first move of the race, Ilvacolo's headed off Sableyes, and Norm's Daughter's going to go up and sit without cover. Heracles has finished up with the 1 out, 1 back trail. Rainbow Night 3 back the inside, and Manaville is last of all. The first quarter 28.4 as Ilvacolo leads coming up to the turn about a neck to Norm's Daughter. A length away third, Sableyes now on the inside of Heracles, 1 out, 1 back, and then Manaville and last of all on the inside as Rainbow Night. Around the turn and down to the judge to get the bell now in the Miracle Mile, and it's the Kiwi Ilvacolo leading from last season's winner, Norm's Daughter. She's on the outside of the leader. Sableyes third the inside. Heracles parked up fourth, 1 out, 1 back. Then Rainbow Night and Manaville is last. Next quarter 30.1. The half in 58.5. Running into the back the last time of the 600. And it's Ilvacolo, 3/4 of a length to Norm's Daughter. Sableyes behind the leader. Heracles is waiting to pounce. He's right behind them fourth. Manaville's taking off now. And Rainbow Night back to last. Down the back. And the leader Ilvacolo from Norm's Daughter. Manaville went around the outside 3 deep. He's got Heracles in the pocket now in the 1-1. He didn't come out on Heracles. Sableyes behind the leader, and last is Rainbow Night, the quarter 28.8 down the back. They're flying. Ilvacolo 3/4 to Norm's Daughter. Manaville went off stride there, and Heracles is going to get out. Sableyes can't get a run. Ilvacolo swung for home clear. Norm's Daughter the outside. Sableyes trying to get out, and here's Heracles on the outside. Ilvacolo in front. Heracles is storming home. Sableyes getting out late, but the boom New Zealander Heracles takes the lead from Ilvacolo, and Heracles gets up to win. Heracles 3/4 of a length, Ilvacolo.
And Sovereign Hill began fast. He's holding Quantum Lobel in the run to the post, but now Quantum Lobel goes to the lead and got there cheaply from Sovereign Hill. Our Sir Vancelot comes across to be without cover. Commander Monty the inside, and Heracles is going to settle last, and the sensation is Christian Cullen, and late scratching. returning a pre-race irregularity after a blood swab. Down the back they go, and the leader here is Quantum Low Bill. His stablemate Our Sir Vancelot is putting pressure to Quantum Low Bill, and Mark Tracy will hand up to Howard James on Our Sir Vancelot, and Our Sir Vancelot rolls to the lead. The lead time was 9.4. Quantum Low Bill now second. Third is Sovereign Hill over on the inside of Heracles. He's parked without cover. He's the only horse away from the pegs, and last of all is Commander Monty, who's about to ease to the outside. The leader is Our Sir Vancelot. The first quarter, 28.3. They've got 1,000 metres to go in the Aristocrat Miracle Mile of 1997. And it's Our Sir Vancelot from his stablemate Quantum Low Bill. Heracles, he's going to have to really stand up in this Miracle Mile. He's doing it hard without cover. One out, one back, Commander Monty where he likes it. And last of all is Sovereign Hill with his mouth agape. He's starting to pull hard. Next quarter, 30.5. 58.8 the first half. It's not quick for this standard of horse. And it's Our Sir Vancelot, 3 metres to Heracles. May starting to edge him along. Third on the inside, Quantum Low Bill. Commander Monty yet to go, and Sovereign Hill still last on the inside. Halfway along the back, Our Sir Vancelot on a loose rein, running flat out, 4 metres to Heracles, who's under a little bit of pressure. Quantum Low Bill needs a run. Commander Monty, he's travelling well on the pace, Commander Monty. And last Sovereign Hill, next quarter, 29.6 at the 300. Our Sir Vancelot, 3 metres to Heracles. The Kiwi starting to stretch out, but Our Sir Vancelot still going well. No run for Quantum Low Bill. Sovereign Hill pushing out inside Commander Monty. They're locking wheels, many chances. Our Sir Vancelot kick though from Quantum Low Bill. Down the outside running on fairly is Commander Monty, but it's Our Sir Vancelot. Our Sir Vancelot wins, and it's a Brian Hancock training Quinella. Our Sir Vancelot beat Quantum Low Bill and Heracles third. Then 17.60 of the Miracle Mile, set for a start. Christian Cullen, a short-priced favourite. He's hard on the gate, as is TaylorMade Lombo. They're off in the Miracle Mile, and Christian Cullen began fast. TaylorMade Lombo on the outside can't cross Christian Cullen. He's got too much gate speed. And Christian Cullen in a 9.2 lead time takes them out of the straight. Franco Lotsmore held his back. On the outside next is TaylorMade Lombo. Then came Heracles. The speed is on. Second last is Franco Hattrick, and last of all is Our Sir Vancelot. They're more or less in single file, and it's Christian Cullen going along the back, leading the way. Second is Franco Lotsmore, 5 metres away. Third, TaylorMade Lombo. The speed's good. Then came Heracles, followed by Franco Hattrick, and last of all is Our Sir Vancelot from 6. He's back to last, and 20 metres off the front. First quarter, 29.4. Danny Campbell's got him running. Christian Cullen fast. He's 4 metres in front. Second placing is Franco Lotsmore, 5 metres TaylorMade Lombo. Heracles, May thinking about a move, one wide. He's starting to move up now, followed by Franco Hattrick and Our Sir Vancelot last. It's Christian Cullen, 4 metres, Franco Lotsmore. Cat and mouse tactics from Alfred on TaylorMade Lombo. He doesn't know whether to come out or not in front of Heracles. He might be out now. There goes Hancock sneaking along the pegs on Our Sir Vancelot. TaylorMade Lombo came away from them. 30.5 the second quarter. Christian Cullen got a breather. First half 59.9. It's a jog for him. 4 metres in front of Franco Lotsmore. TaylorMade Lombo. Heracles forced out wide. Our Sir Vancelot making ground, and then on the inside came Franco Hattrick. Christian Cullen at the 500. He's full of running, 5 metres in front. Second is Franco Lotsmore. TaylorMade Lombo battling. Our Sir Vancelot starts to run on, but Christian Cullen 5-6 metres in front. Went through the third in 28.3, and Danny Campbell let him down. Christian Cullen 10 metres. Franco Lotsmore. TaylorMade Lombo. Then Our Sir Vancelot. Franco Hattrick held up. Looks a place chance. Heracles dropped out, but it's all Christian Cullen. He's 10 metres in front of TaylorMade Lombo. Then Our Sir Vancelot. He's done it there. Now he's done it here. Hail the new Australasian champion, Christian Cullen. He won the Miracle Mile by 20 metres in a time of 1:54.4. Second, TaylorMade Lombo. It's a blustery night, a tailwind. Set. Ready. Blue light on there racing, and Donohue's got the whip out on Slug of Gin, and he's come out flying. Shattering Class can't lead. Holmes DG's driving through, and Holmes DG has held Slug of Gin out. Well, what a surprise. Breeny's fella in third place is scrambling. He's gone for a gallop. Passed by Shattering Class, who's trying to drop in behind the leader. Slug of Gin is parked. Then TaylorMade Lombo, and last is Safe and Sound. The lead time is 9 flat. That's absolutely flying. It's Holmes DG. 3 metres on Slug of Gin, Shattering Class third. As they drop anchor, Justice was locking wheels with TaylorMade Lombo on Safe and Sound, so he's off 3 wide and going up to sit outside the leader. Shattering Class follows Holmes DG, then Breeny's Fella, and last is TaylorMade Lombo. The first quarter in 29.1 on the top turn at the 1100, and it's Holmes DG a metre in front. Second is Safe and Sound. This quarter looks to be slower. Third on the inside, Shattering Class. Slug of Gin has the one out, one back trail. Breeny's Fella on the inside after scrambling at the first turn, and last is TaylorMade Lombo the mare. Siren sounds in the Aristocrat Miracle Mile of 1999, and it's Holmes DG with Barry Purdon looking at the infield semaphore board. The quarter 30.4, it's leisurely. 59.5 the half. Safe and Sound controlling the speed on the outside. Third, Shattering Class, the WA horse locked away. Slug of Gin fourth on the outside from Breeny's Fella and TaylorMade Lombo. Leaders had it. Good Holmes DG at the 600. Leads by a metre to Safe and Sound. Third, Shattering Class. Slug of Gin on the outside has had good enough a run. Then Breeny's Fella and TaylorMade Lombo. Halfway between the turns, 450 metres to go. Holmes DG a metre, Safe and Sound. TaylorMade Lombo broke at the back of the field. Third, Shattering Class. That quarter 29.8. It's a slow Miracle Mile, and Holmes DG's doing it well. 2 metres in front. Second, Safe and Sound. Here's Slug of Gin on the outside. Let go, but Purdon let the leader go. Holmes DG 4 metres in front of Slug of Gin. Safe and Sound dropped out. Shattering Class under the whip. Holmes DG in front. Slug of Gin trying to reach him. Holmes DG still in front. Slug of Gin is trying hard on the outside. Holmes DG in front. Slug of Gin can't reach him, and Holmes DG leads all of the way to win the Miracle Mile. Second, Slug of Gin, and third, Breeny's Fella.
Just about ready, set, arms fold back and they're away, and Courage Under Fire came out running with a Blazing Star. Courage Under Fire looking for the lead. Holmes DG's booting up early. A Blazing Star trapped out 3 wide, then TaylorMade Lombo. That lead time 9.2 as Holmes DG goes through and holds out Courage Under Fire. TaylorMade Lombo's going to slide through to third behind the leader. Grabbing the 1-1, a Blazing Star, then at it again, and last of all is Shaker Maker. Into the back they go, a lap and a half out. And the defending champ, Holmes DG in front, leading by 3 or 4 metres. Second, TaylorMade Lombo, first quarter coming up, 29.4. So they haven't loafed, and they are flying. It's Holmes DG, a Blazing Star moving up to second. The leader's back, TaylorMade Lombo, and grabbing the 1-1, Courage Under Fire. Then at it again, and Shaker Maker biding his time at the rear. Around the home turn they come, just over a lap to go in the Miracle Mile. And it's Holmes DG. He's leading by a metre. A Blazing Star, the roughie, running second. TaylorMade Lombo, the leader's back. And here comes at it again, out 3 wide with a lap to go. Courage Under Fire's now boxed in, and 3 deep with a trail is Shaker Maker. Second split, 30.5. Holmes DG heading towards the back of the 700, leading by a metre. A Blazing Star second. Moving up 3 deep is at it again. TaylorMade Lombo the inside. Then Courage Under Fire, and Shaker Maker's getting a card into the race. Down the back, 500 metres out. And Holmes DG about a neck in front. A Blazing Star's under pressure. At it again, plugging on. TaylorMade Lombo looking for the run. Shaker Maker's going to be pulled very wide, and then Courage Under Fire. Third quarter in 28. Off the back, 300 to go, and it's Holmes DG giving plenty. He's a neck in front. At it again, trying to get on turns, and then TaylorMade Lombo and Shaker Maker. Courage Under Fire can't win. They turn for home. Holmes DG in front. Trying hard, is at it again. Holmes DG's ahead in front. At it again. Coming late, TaylorMade Lombo. At it again, coming at Holmes DG. At it again, and Dennis Wilson. Holmes DG, I'm not sure. Nearly a dead heat. At it again, all Holmes DG.
And Kim's Girl last, second quarter 32. He's been able to slow them right up here on Courage Under Fire, Brian Hancock. Into the back the last time. Courage Under Fire a length to Yulestar. Holmes DG's locked in behind the leader. Smooth Satin is 1-1. Shaker Maker in a pocket, 3 back. The pegs will need some luck from there. And Kim's Girl last of the 6. Down the back, Courage Under Fire the leader. A length on Yulestar. Holmes DG still locked in a pocket. Smooth Satin yet to come out. Shaker Maker with nowhere to go. And last of all is Kim's Girl. 400 to go. 29.4. Here's his big chance. Courage Under Fire and Brian Hancock. He's had a great run in front. Yulestar on the outside. Holmes DG can't get out. Smooth Satin about to peel, and then Shaker Maker and Kim's Girl to the outside. Courage Under Fire. Can he last it out here? He's 3/4 to Yulestar, sticking on well. Smooth Satin asked to go. Courage Under Fire in front. Hancock pulls the stick. Smooth Satin is wearing him down. Courage Under Fire. Smooth Satin. Smooth Satin, I think, got him on the line. It's close. I'll give it to Smooth Satin a nose. To Courage Under Fire. Close for third, Shaker Maker and Yule Star. Followed in by second last, Kim's Girl. And here we go. Racing. Seals to see him fast out. Haas Legend slow to go. Joe Fest began well. And Double Identity's already up running third and crossing over onto the back of Joe Fest. Yule Star next around, Hearts Legend, Young Rufus second last, and Smooth Satin was last. Seals to see him kept the lead easily from Joe Fest, and Double Identity a length away third. Going up on the inside now is Hearts Legend, followed by Yule Star second last on the outside, Young Rufus, and Smooth Satin going over to the pegs as last. Seals to see him leads down the back, not all that quick early. Joe Fest on the outside, Hearts Legend's gotten right up on the leader's back, and Double Identity to the 1-1. A length to Yule Star, Smooth Satin going through on the inside, and a length off last is Young Rufus. 29.7 the first quarter. Seals to Sam in front of Joe Fessos, moving up within a half length of him. Hearts Legend is third and Double Identity is one out and one back. A length to Smooth Satin, who's pocketed three back on the inside of Yule Star, and a length to Young Rufus. Into the straight to get the bell, and Seals to Sam is the leader. From Joe Fest sitting up on his outside. Hearts Legend is locked away third on the pegs, and Double Identity is 1-1. Smooth Satin over on the inside, awkwardly placed from Yule Star, and a length to Young Rufus. 29.5 the second quarter as they run to the back. 59.2 for the half. Seals to Sam from Joe Fest, who's travelling up all right. Hearts Legend third, Double Identity fourth the outside. Then Smooth Satin, Yule Star and a length to Young Rufus. 600 to go. Up the back the last time. Joe Fest is putting it to Seals to Sam now, and they're going together. A length to Hearts Legend, Double Identity parked ready to pounce. Smooth Satin a length away, trying to work away from the pegs. And Yule Star and Young Rufus, the two Kiwis, are last. 28.1 the quarter. Seals to Sam and Joe Fest are together. A length to Double Identity, who's been called upon now. He coming up three wide. Hearts Legend the inside. Smooth Satin coming four wide as they come to the turn. Joe Fest moved up and took the lead from Seals to Sam. Double Identity's after Joe Fest, and Smooth Satin is joining in. Joe Fest tackled by Double Identity. Smooth Satin on the outside. Double Identity put his head in front. Smooth Satin picks him up too late. Double Identity's mile. He's won from Smooth Satin. Third either Joe Fest or Young. Here they go. Ready. Off. Blue light. Narrow away. Jack Cade not all that quickly away. The Falcon Strike not quick out either. Socciola's begun fast with Selby Bromack and Double Identity. And the Falcon Strike will kick up, but Socciola sped to the lead at the first turn. Surprised everyone. Socciola in front of the Falcon Strike, immediately coming off his back. Selby Bromack going to the pegs from Double Identity and Jack Cade. Smooth Satin over to the inside. Second last is Baltic Eagle, and a length to Just an Excuse. Into the back now, and Socciola is in charge of the Falcon Strike, who goes up on his outside. Third on the pegs is Selby Bromack, and Double Identity is slotted into the 1-1. Smooth Satin is making ground, three back on the inside of Jack Cade, a length to Baltic Eagle, and two lengths to Just an Excuse as they leave the back. First quarter in 28.6. Socciola tackled by the Falcon Strike, who goes up within ahead of the leader. Third on the pegs then is Selby Bromack. Double Identity the 1-1. Smooth Satin over on the inside from Jack Cade, a length away then to Baltic Eagle. And last of all is Just an Excuse as they come down for the bell. And Socciola is the leader. Slowing up a little bit here, leading three quarters to the Falcon Strike, and Selby Bromack is on the pegs. 1-1 is Double Identity from Smooth Satin on the inside of Jack Cade. Baltic Eagle is second last, and a length to Just an Excuse. 30 seconds the second quarter. 58.6 for the half, and the Victorian Socciola narrowly from the Falcon Strike, who's going up to put the pressure on him now. Third on the inside, Selby Bromack. Fourth, Double Identity. A length away to Smooth Satin on the inside of Jack Cade. Baltic Eagle a long way back, and Just an Excuse was last. Down to the 400. Socciola about a neck in front of the Falcon Strike. No run there for Selby Bromack, and then Double Identity. 28.9 the quarter along the back. Smooth Satin nowhere to go. Jack Cade and Baltic Eagle are coming to the outside. They come to the top of the straight, and it's Socciola. The Falcon Strike is under the whip to get to him. No run, Selby Bromack. Double Identity, Jack Cade, and Baltic Eagle down the centre. Socciola in front. The Falcon Strike's gone. Double Identity comes at Socciola. Jack Cade joins in. A big finish, but Socciola clings on. He's won. Socciola all the way from Jack Cade, Double Identity, and Baltic Eagle. Field approaching the home turn. 8 across the front. They're all set.
Okay, 2-1, we come on the gate.
Ready for the Miracle Mile. Off. And a good start from El Sue. Socchiola near the inside, and Sand Pebbles have gone away well and wide are out, Flashing Red. Then Blue Gum Forest has gone off stride at the first turn as Socchiola goes through to lead. Flashing Red coming over to second around Sand Pebbles and then El Sue. Wonder Hexus, Mr. DG, Roman Gladiator, and Blue Gum Forest has made a break and he's dropped out a long last. Socchiola in front, last year's winner, 3/4 Mr. DG. Leaders back as Sand Pebbles getting a good run, then Flashing Red. El Sue is back in 5th spot, a length and a half away to Roman Gladiator, and a distant last is Blue Gum Forest as they come down with a round to go. Second quarter coming up, 30 seconds neat, 59 to the half. It's Socchiola out of the straight, a length to Sand Pebbles and Mr. DG. Flashing Red is fourth the outside. 2 lengths to El Sue. Roman Gladiator is tracking him every inch. And Hexus up in front of it as they run to the back now. 500 to go. And the leader is Socchiola. 3/4 on Mr. DG. Sand Pebbles locked away third from Flashing Red. El Sue is about to be wound up from Hexus and Roman Gladiator. Down to the 400 metres. The quarter in 28.8. It's Socchiola. A length to Mr. DG. Sand Pebbles can't get out. One to Flashing Red. El Sue deeper out. He'll be 4 wide on the last turn, and Hexus is pushing up in the centre. Socchiola leads on the turn. 3/4 to Mr. DG. No run for Sand Pebbles. El Sue will come down the outside, but it's Socchiola kicking away. Sand Pebbles gets out from Mr. DG and El Sue. Socchiola in front. Sand Pebbles trying hard, but it's back-to-back miracles for Socchiola. Socchiola a half length to Sand Pebbles, a length to Hexus getting through on the inside.
Racing, and looks like Lightning flies out as usual, but Socchiola's going with him. He's got to draw the stick on Looks Like Lightning. Socchiola's showing great speed to the first turn and is almost across from Looks Like Lightning in a real battle clear of It Is I. Be Good Johnny, Slip and Slide. Robin Hood and back last is For Real. Well, they've flown early, the pair of them. Socchiola almost crossed Looks Like Lightning, but now he drops in for trail. There are 3 lengths in front of It Is I. Be Good Johnny, another 3 lengths to Slip and Slide. Robin Hood and For Real is last. Looks Like Lightning held the lead, but he had to battle to keep it. Socchiola gets onto his back and moving up the third is Be Good Johnny. Slip and Slide, the 1-1 around It Is I. 2 to Robin Hood and 2 lengths away last of all is For Real. The first quarter is 29 and it Looks Like Lightning, the leader up to the turn. He's a half length to Be Good Johnny, edging a bit closer. Socchiola on the pegs is third. Slip and Slide is 1-1. A length to It Is I inside of Robin Hood and a length off of the tail is For Real. Into the straight for the bell. He's getting a breather in front of the leader now. Looks Like Lightning's been able to slow up a bit. Be Good Johnny on his outside about a half a length away. Third on the pegs is Socchiola. They're slowing right down here. He's getting a good quarter. 31.7 it was for the leader. Slip and Slide parked fourth. Fifth It Is I, then Robin Hood and For Real a length away last. 600 to go now. Heading into the back. Looks Like Lightning is the leader. He's by a half. Be Good Johnny just edging a little bit closer. Socchiola third. Slip and Slide's enjoying a perfect trail. 1-1. A length to Robin Hood. It Is I's got nowhere to go. He's 3 back to pegs and a length to For Real. Looks Like Lightning though still in front of the 400 and Hector. Be Good Johnny going up to work him now. A length to Slip and Slide. Socchiola's under pressure, dropping off. Third quarter 28.9. Coming to the turn and Be Good Johnny gets his head in front now. From Looks Like Lightning, who's struggling. Slip and Slide after his stablemate Be Good Johnny, and then Robin Hood around the turn, and Be Good Johnny's race to the lead. Slip and Slide comes out after him, clear of Robin Hood and For Real running on. It's the Queenslanders battling it out though. Be Good Johnny, Slip and Slide. Be Good Johnny, kicking. He's won it for Queensland. Be Good Johnny a half head to Slip and Slide, and Robin Hood a close third. Smooth Cruiser on the inside, next from Black's a Fake and Toe Tapper. Sly Flying is last. 29.7 is the next quarter. 57.5 for the half. They've been flying along early. Be Good Johnny leads them into the back. He's out by 3/4. From the outside, edging a little bit closer, the tough Flashing Red. On the inside, Pay Me Christians now in a pocket. Slip and Slide a close fourth. Smooth Cruiser the inside. Then Black's a Fake. A long way back, Toe Tap on Sly Flying is last. Down to the 400 metres. Be Good Johnny still travelling all right at the moment. Flashing Red on his outside, Shane the Wet. Pay Me Christian pocketed third. And then Slip and Slide followed by Smooth Cruiser, and well back is Toe Tapper. 29.4 the next quarter. Be Good Johnny, he's still a length in front. Pay Me Christian trying to get out. On the outside, Flashing Red's had enough. Blacks are Fakes running on, and Sly Flying's coming from the back. Be Good Johnny though the leader. Trying hard, Pay Me Christian. Blacks are Fake on the outside. Be Good Johnny's giving plenty though. He's going to make it the big double in the Miracle Mile. Be Good Johnny again.
in, tight for second. Black's a Fake or Smooth Cruiser. Pay Me Christian fourth, then Toe Tapper, followed in by Flashing Red, Slip and Slide and Sly Flying. 28.6 the last quarter, 154.3 the mile race.
Make Me Smile starts to pull hard, and Iron Hudge, the middle's been shuffled back to last. 31 the quarter. 61.6 the half is not very quick going. Special Albert is the leader. They're bunched right up. Black's a Fake on his outside, the favourite. 3 wide, Mel Park Majors worked into the race well. Changeover in between runners is held up now. Divisive behind the leader. Nowhere to go for him. Robin Hood deep, and then Iron Hudge and Make Me Smile. They're tightly packed at the 400. Special Albert immediately under pressure, and Black's a Fake's grabbed him. Mel Park Majors joined in strongly on the outside. Divisive's working away from the pegs, and then Changeover. Down the back in 28. Black's a Fake's got a struggle here. Mel Park Majors race to the lead. Here's Divisive into the clear. Changeover dropped out sharply. Black's a Fake's gone. Mel Park Major and Divisive come away. Mel Park Major in front. Divisive's wearing him down. A great struggle. Divisive hits the lead from Mel Park Major. He's won the Miracle Mile. Divisive from Mel Park Major. Make Me Smile third from Iron Hudge. Black's a Fake disappointed. Special Albert dropped out. Then Robin Hood and Changeover didn't fire. He came in last, 27.8. Last quarter, 156, won the mile.
Second split a little bit slower, 29.4. And Mel Park Majors now putting it to Smoking Up. It's got its head in front. Monkey King smoking the pipe behind them from Kiwi Ingenuity. And then Carlu Mick, Lone Star Legend, Auckland Reactor. And Black's a Fake is going to have to come around the entire field. Smoking Up headed by Mel Park Major. It's a half in front, Mel Park Major. Over on the inside, Smoking Up trying to fight back. Monkey King is one out and one back, waiting to go. And then Kiwi Ingenuity, Carlu Mick yet to peel. Auckland Reactor and Black's a Fake coming to the extreme outside. Smoke It Up fights back on the inside of Mel Park Major. Here's Monkey King. Carlu Mick's running a huge race. Auckland Reactor down the outside. Smoke It Up, Mel Park Major. Grabbed by Monkey King in the centre. Monkey King grabbed the lead. Smoke It Up trying hard. But Monkey King, the New Zealand Cup winner's done it again. Monkey King beat Smoke It Up and Carlu Mick. Then came Kiwi Ingenuity. They're the first 4 across the line, followed in by Mel Park Major. Auckland Reactor couldn't come on. Black's a Fakes finished well back with Lone Star Legend. Stand by for the time.
The track about to erupt. Sparks about to fly. There's the green light for go in the 2010 Miracle Mile, and it was a great line out. As expected, Black's a Fake and Smoking Up were the first 2 to get going. Monkey King is going to slot in behind at the 1400. Rowan Home was being reined up trying to find Black's a Fake's back, who holds the lead in the early stages. They were followed then by Mr. Feelgood, who's been able to slot one off the inside. Ahead of it is Villa Gem from Washaki, and Make Mine Cullen will settle at the tail of the field. Well, it's handlebars down as they go into the back straight. 27 was the first quarter, and Black's a Fake and Smoking Up they go stride for stride as the field head into the back. Third spot is Rowan Home, and Monkey King is getting the gun run, 1 out and 1 back. Villa Gem is stalking it, and there's Mr. Feelgood sliding up 3 horses wide. Getting onto its back for some cover was Washaki, and Make Mine Cullen was last of all, but only 5 off the leader. As they go in search of the half mile, there's no let up front. These 2 still go hammer and tong. 29.2 for the second quarter, 56.2 the half. On the inside, it's Black's a Fake. Ahead in front of Smoking Up, Mr. Feelgood. He's stuck out there 3 deep. Rowan Holmes on the inside. They were followed by Monkey King. He's in the 1-1, but is in a pocket as Washaki has him pegged away. And then came Villa Gem, who's second last, and Make Mine Cullen is still last of all. But it's the Queensland champ. It's Black's a Fake still in front of Smoking Up. They're ahead in front of Mr. Feelgood. About to get clear running was on the outside Washaki. Rowan Holmes on the inner, and Monkey King is in desperate need of a run, about to get to the outside as they swing in for home. Third quarter, 27.2. It's Black's a Fake and Smoking Up clear of Mr. Feelgood. Monkey King is labouring. It's Smoking Up and Black's a Fake. They go stride for stride as they have the entire trip. Villa Gem's on the pegs and Mr. Feelgood on the outside. Smoking Up, Black's a Fake. They go to the line absolutely locked together in the mile. Oh, big baby Smoking Up. Give it to Smoking Up a nose over Black's a Fake. No longer the bridesmaid. For third a photo. On the inside, Villa Gem, and on the outside was Mr. Feelgood, and they were clear of Make Mine Cullen. Then came Rowan Home for...
Matter.
They're racing, and I'm the Mighty Quinn has gone off the arm very hard. He's going to nearly cross Smokin' Up in the early stages. It's I'm the Mighty Quinn. He's 3 parts in front. Smokin' Up is just doing enough to keep him working. And as they reach the first corner, I'm the Mighty Quinn crosses Smokin' Up. So you'd expect Lance to come off immediately, and that's exactly what he does. Third spot with the stablemates Liss Again and Raglan. Carlu Mick found himself 3 markers, and then a half length away to Mr. Feelgood. Terra de Love is settling at the back end of the field with Franco Jamar. Smokin' Up works around I'm the Mighty Quinn and takes over. First quarter was 26.7, and it's Smokin' Up going to the lead. A length on I'm the Mighty Quinn. Third spot was Liss Again, and Raglan was left posted, but here come the runs from the back. Back along the inside next was Carlu Mick, and then came Mr. Feelgood taking off 3 deep. Getting onto his back is its stablemate now. Franco Jamar is 3 wide, and last of all is Terra de Love jumping into the 3 wide train, so there is just 3.5 lengths top end to tail. 29.9 for the second quarter. Smokin' Up led from Mr. Feelgood. I'm the Mighty Quinn waits on a run. Franco Jamar strides up out wider, and then came further back to Terra de Love. Carlu Mick is still 3 markers from Liss Again, and Raglan is 3 wide as they cast the 600 astern, and these two go stride for stride up front, and Franco Jamar puts the head in front of Smokin' Up. Getting off the inside as I'm the Mighty Quinn at the right time. Mr. Feelgood was pratted 3 deep, and then came back along the inside. Old Carlu Mick, who's getting up into about 3rd and 4th, and further back than as they swing in for home Terra de Love. Third split 27.6, and Smokin' Up rallies. He gets a length in front of Franco Jamar. I'm the Mighty Quinn, and back on the inside is Carlu Mick coming with a run. Smokin' Up is the leader. Down the outside, I'm the Mighty Quinn. Old Carlu Mick, and then came further out Mr. Feelgood. It's Smokin' Up in front. Coming at him is Carlu Mick, but Trigger's in front close to home, and he'll go back to back. Smokin' Up beats Carlu Mick. Third home on the outside was I'm the Mighty Quinn, and then came close up to those. Mr. Feelgood in company then with Liss Again, Raglan, Franco Jamar. He loomed large at the top of the lane, but couldn't. Towards the centre of the line, Marciche began fast. Mark Alert, Excel Stride and Chariot King all off the arm hard. Out wide on the track, Mark Alert's going to press on, try and crosses the face of the field and gets to the pegs easily. It's Mark Alert to take up the front, running over Marciche. Excel Stride was taking closer order around Chariot King and Pure Power, and they were followed by Baby Bling, who'll head back towards the inside, and last of all is Terra de Love, around about 6 or 7 off the leader. First quarter they hummed 26.1 going into the back straight, and the leader is Mark Alert. Up on the outside, Marciche declares it on, and these two go to war up front. They're going stride for stride. Pure Power has a cosy smother up in behind the tempo. They were followed further back by Excel Stride and Baby Bling. A half length away to Chariot King, and still seeing the entire herd as Terra de Love, who'll sit about 5 lengths off the leader. They make the run down the back straight. They're halfway home in the Miracle Mile, and on the inside it's Mark Alert through the next quarter in 28.3, a 54.4 half. They're running cracking time. Mark Alert leads Marciche and Pure Power. Excel Stride's having a gun run, 1 out and 1 back, followed by Baby Bling, 3 markers and coiled away, and then came Chariot King, and last of all is Terra de Love as they start the run down the side of the track. Marciche might have run its race. It's Mark Alert the leader. In hot pursuit, here comes Excel Stride. Pure Power's on the inside from Chariot King, Baby Bling, and Terra de Love will have to go to the extreme outside as Marciche drops out 28.4 third quarter. Here's Excel Stride out after the stablemate Mark Alert. Baby Bling's getting into the clear at the right time from Pure Power, and Terra de Love's winding up down the extreme outside. Here comes the king of the Kiwis as Baby Bling goes out after the leaders. Baby Bling has hit the lead. Terra de Love is coming at it strongly, but it's a mare in front. Baby Bling, she's packing plenty of power, and she'll win the Miracle Mile. Baby Bling has gone home to score and beat Terra de Love. Pure Power in behind them, Excel Stride and Mark Alert from Chariot King, and a bad last Marciche, 27.8. She's gone 150.5, and they almost wanted to... Green light, they're racing. Smokin' Up was trying to muster pace, but Mac Beauty might have him for speed. Bowtie now Triggers firing up on the inside, and they go to Match Motors going past the post with Smokin' Up holding Mac Beauty. For reasons been able to find Smokin' Up's back in the early stages. Bowtie drops into the 1-1. Restrepo was caught deep, and there's I'm Victorious driving up on the inside, beaten to the punch by Bowtide. Chris and Me's in the running line, and Terra de Love's last of all, about 5 lengths off the leader. First quarter was 26.6 as they run into the back straight, and Smokin' Smoking Up is the leader. A length and a half to For a Reason. Restrepo having a tough run out. 3 wide is driving forward. It's being trailed up now by Chris and Me. On the inside, 3 markers is Bowtide, followed by Mac Beauty in the running line. I'm Victorious is second to last, and still last of all is Terror to Love, but only about 5 or 6 off the leader. Chris and Me works around the outside to sit up and park outside of Smoking Up, who led the way at the halfway mark. 28.8, 54 for the half as they run off the back straight, make it 55.4, and the leader is Smoking Up, leading the way by 3 parts to Chris and Me. In third, Posse under lock and key is For a Reason. Restrepo gets some cover for the first time, and then came Bowtide. Here's Terror to Love starting a searching run from well back in the race, and then Mac Beauty and I'm Victorious buried away on the marker line. They've got 500 metres left to go, and the leader is still Smoking Up. Are we about to see something magical here? Out after it is Chris and Me. For a Reason is about to ease away from the inside and offer, and Terror to Love's the deepest with Restrepo running on. Smoking Up first to see the judge. 28.6 the split, but he's been joined and headed by Chris and Me, and the NZ Superstar went to the lead. Here's the Tassie Terminator up on the inside. Bowtide giving chase. I'm Victorious runs on, and For a Reason's in a clear space, but Bowtide has hit the lead. He's dashed away. A most famous victory. Bowtide in 150 and 2 has gone home to beat Chris and Me. For a Reason, I'm Victorious. Smoking Up, it wasn't a B tonight. And then came Restrepo, Mac Beauty, and further back in the race to finish last in was Terror to Go. Racing in the Miracle Mile and coming out humming as Suave Stewie Lombo began brilliantly. Easy on the eye and Avon Nova. They're going to go to war early doors, and they've burst away about 3 or 4 on Bowtide, Chris and Me. 3 lengths away then to For a Reason, followed by Guaranteed, and Terror to Love will settle at the tail of the field. They're 3 abreast as they go into the first turn, and Easy on the eye's been able to hold Avon Nova. In third spot, Suave Stewie Lombo, and then Bowtide, as Suave Stewie Lombo went back to the inside of Avon Nova. About 3 lengths away to Chris and Me, and For a Reason. 3 away Guaranteed, and 2 away Terror to Love. First quarter, 25.2. So they're on track to break the 150 and maybe even the record. It's Easy on the Eye, the leader. A length in front of Suave Stewie Lombo, and there's Bowtide up on the outside now, taking closer order. Avon Nova is next and is about to get the 1 and about 2 lengths away to Chris and Me, who'll be suited by this early burn. A length and a half away For a Reason. A length off to Guaranteed, and a length and a half away at the tail end of the field is Terror to Love. Second quarter was 28.5, so that time has just slipped away a little bit for that record, and the leader as they come off the back straight is Easy on the Eye. It's under pressure. Bowtide is about to really issue the challenge. Suave Stewie Lombo's under lock and key. Avon Nova is next on the outside as Chris and Me went up 3 deep. Guaranteed is driving up between runners, and then came further back to For a Reason and Terror to Love last, and they start to bunch right up. You could throw a Kleenex over them on the turn. Third quarter was 28.6, and Bowtide has hit the lead, but Chris and Me is in hot pursuit now. Down the outside, For a Reason's putting in a burst, and then in behind them is Guaranteed getting to the outside. It's Bowtide and Chris and Me. These 2 champions go to war. Bowtide and Chris and Me, they're clear on Guaranteed. Bowtide's trying to lift, but the Kiwi Superstar grabs him. Chris and Me hit the lead, and Chris and Me will win the Miracle Mile. Chris and Me beat a very gallant Bowtide, and closing in late was Guaranteed in third spot, and fourth to camera. You've got For a Reason and Terror to Love, then Avon Nova. Long margin off in the field, then to Easy on the Eye, and about 25 lengths away. Racing. Arms of an Angel and Bowtide commenced fast, and they're going to dispute the early lead. He's going to come up and have a look on Bowtide, but Arms of an Angel, superior speed, and the mare's going to lead them at the post around to go. Bowtide will sit second. Monofeith will tuck in third, and they will follow just in behind those by Lenny the Shark. Onto its back in turn is Have Faith in Me, followed by My Hard Copy, who lands 3 pegs, and the last pair are Blazin' and Cullen and Bling It On, and the first quarter was 26.4, and it's Arms of an Angel the leader. Bowtide will have to do it the tradesman's way, park without cover. Monofeith locked away, and then came Lenny the Shark into a gun spot, 1 out and 1 back, and 3 pegs as My Hard Copy. Have Faith in Me will stalk Lenny the Shark every step of the way, and the last pair are Blazin' and Cullen and Bling It On. 900 metres left to go, and it's Arms of an Angel the leader. A neat length clear on Bowtide as they approach the halfway mark at the 800. Second quarter 27.4, 53.8 the half. In third spot is Monofeith, followed by My Hard Copy, Lenny the Shark, and then came Have Faith in Me, followed by Blazin' and Cullen and Bling It On. 600 to go. The leader, still Arms of an Angel, about to get serious. Gets about a length clear on Bowtide being reined up. And then came Monofeith, Lenny the Shark. Further back is My Hard Copy, Have Faith in Me, spots them 4 or 5 as they come to the home turn, and it's Arms of an Angel on a wing and a prayer. Comes for home in front. Second Monofeith. Bowtide looks beaten. Here's Lenny the Shark and Have Faith in Me about to launch. 26.5 the third quarter. The leader Arms of an Angel. But here comes Lenny gobbling them up. Lenny the Shark out after Arms of an Angel. Have Faith in Me is winding up behind those. The leader is Lenny the Shark. Inch by inch, Have Faith in Me is cutting down the margin. On the inside, it's still Lenny. Here comes Have Faith in Me. One last dive. I think might have missed. It's a photo finish at the Miracle Mile. Lenny the Shark has fought back. Have Faith in Me, Arms of an Angel, and just in behind those were both Blazon and Cullen, My Hard Copy hammering home. Bling It On off the track. Bowtide second last. Monofeith last. It's a photo. 27-2. Green light. Racing in the Miracle Mile, the 50th running, and Hector JJ and Yaya's Hotspot as anticipated got off the arm quickly. Getting away hard is Lenny the Shark and trying to hold them all out as Smolder, and they're going like last week's. Pay out of it scare was Salty Robin as they approach the first turn, and Lazarus settles last. As they go into that first turn, and Hector JJ cross the field to lead Smolder. 2 lengths away, third is Bling It On, followed by Lenny the Shark, obliged to race without cover. They were followed on the inside of those runners, Yaya's Hotspot. Lazarus gets past our Waikiki Beach, and recovering from that early misdemeanor, Salty Robin's last of all, and they blistered at 24.8 for the first quarter. Into the back straight they go, 1,000 left to run, and Hector JJ led the way from Smolder. In third spot on the outside, facing the breezes, Lenny the Shark and Bling It On. 3 markers, and Lazarus in the 1-1. Then came Yaya's Hotspot. Our Waikiki Beach is second to last, and a length away last of all is Salty Robin. Halfway home in the 50th Miracle Mile. 55-1 for the half, and the leader coming off the back straight in the 30.3 quarter was still Hector JJ. Got a little bit of a breather there. In second spot, Lenny the Shark a half away. Smolder's under lock and key. Lazarus poised to pounce on the outside of Bling It On, and they were followed by Our Waikiki Beach, Yaya's Hotspot, and its stablemate Salty Robin's last of all. The 2 stablemates go to war up front. Hector JJ ahead in front of Lenny the Shark, about to peel and go as Lazarus, waiting for it out as Smolder, and then came to the outside Our Waikiki Beach, and Bling It On worked one off the inside as Lenny the Shark hit the lead. Smolder gets an inside run. Lazarus and Our Waikiki Beach are trying to wind up. The leader narrowly is Lenny the Shark. Smolder and Lazarus, they're trying to close, but Lenny's trying to lift. Here's Smolder on the inside. Lenny the Shark and Smolder. Lenny's just in front. I think he might have got there. Lenny the Shark a nose to Smolder in third spot. It's green for Go Racing. And as anticipated, Anything for Love spears off the arm. Away well in the centre was Jillaby Kung Fu, but Anything for Love finds the top. Jillaby Kung Fu, Soho Tribeca's 3 wide. Tiger Tara hunts up on the inside looking for the leaders back, and then Myfield Marshall, Lenny the Shark. Lazarus 3 deep at the moment at the tail, and Charleval saves ground the inner. They work down towards the 1,200 metre turn. It's Anything for Love, the leader. First quarter was 26-3. Leads the neck now on Soho Tribeca and Tiger Tara, and Jillaby Kung Fu drops into the 1-1 trail. 3 back in the running line is Myfield Marshall, followed by Charleval. Lazarus is out there 3 wide at the tail of the field, and back with it is Lenny the Shark. They work down the back straight now, and they've got 900 left to go. The leader narrowly is Anything for Love, but Soho Tribeca's right there, stares it down at the half mile. They were followed by Tiger Tara in the box seat, and then Jillaby Kung Fu, Myfield Marshall and Charleval. Well back is Lenny the Shark, and still 3 deep at the tail of the field is Lazarus, but about to start a searching run. There's 4 lengths first to last. 27-3 for the second quarter. 53-6 for the half as they roll towards the home turn. Anything for Love ahead. Soho Tribeca second. Jillaby Kung Fu is poised to strike on the outside, and they were followed further back then by Tiger Tara, Myfield Marshall. Lazarus still 3 deep and not improving, and Lenny the Shark is trying to get into the fight as they straighten up. 26-2 for the third split. Soho Tribeca gives Anything for Love the go by. Jillaby Kung Fu, Tiger Tara, and here's Myfield Marshall winding up from the back of the field. It's Soho Tribeca, Jillaby Kung Fu. Over the top is Myfield Marshall. Soho Tribeca, Myfield Marshall, and it's going to be Myfield Marshall on the line. Grand victory. Myfield Marshall wins the... Set. Light flashes, Go There Racing. My Alpha Rock came out quickly, showing speed as the fixer Spankum. And Poster Boys back on the inside early doors, followed by Chase Auckland, then Yaya's Hotspot. Tiger Tara's gone back, didn't contest the leader, second to last. And last of all is My Field Marshal as they work out of the straight. And going up on the outside, Spankum crosses. Spankum went to the lead now. Second, Posse is the fixer. First quarter about to go up 26-9. In third, Posse breezing at the moment. My Alpha Rock and Poster Boys ended up 3 pegs. Next of all into the back straight, one out, one back as Yaya's Hotspot, followed then by well back in the field, Chase Auckland, Tiger Tara. And 4 lengths away at the tail of the field is My Field Marshal. They've got 950 metres left to go as they work down the back straight. Spankum led. In second spot at the moment was My Alpha Rock at under lock and key. Third down the back straight, the fixer. The roughy Yaya's Hotspot in the 1-1. Poster Boy buried away on the pegs, followed then by Tiger Tara, Chase Auckland, and something's amiss with My Field Marshal. It's been retired from the race. Second quarter was 28.2. They worked their way off the back in 55-1, and the leader Spankum. Second is My Alpha Rock. The inside sweating on the out is the fixer. Here comes the Tiger. Roaring around the outside, Tiger Tara goes up 3 wide. Then Yaya's Hotspot, followed by Poster Boy, desperately needing racing room. And Chase Auckland peels to the outside, 27-2 the quarter. And Spankum tries to kick away. The fixer's away from the inside to give chase. So too Poster Boy. It's too big a task for Tiger Tara. On the inside at Spankum. Inch by inch the fixer's cutting back the margin. Spankum's lifting. Spankum on the inside. It's an All-Stars Quinella, and Spankum beats the fixer Poster Boy and Chase Auckland down the outside for fourth. Then came Tiger Tara. My Alpha. All set. It's green for go. Racing in the Miracle Mile, and Outer Orlando came out quickly. Major Dan. Toddy lights the fuse on the outside, and he comes up on the outside looking for the lead. They were followed by My Field Marshal and King of Swing. Just in behind those, then Code Bailey. Last pair were Better's Heart, and on its outsiders, Lock and Varad as they leave the straight. And Major Dan has got across the face of the field and gone to the lead. Shows the way by 4 metres. King of Swing comes up strongly. First quarter 25-9. King of Swing takes on Major Dan and soon after goes to the lead. Outer Orlando's now 3 pegs. Code Bailey works up on the outside to breeze, and then came My Field Marshal into the 1-1. Further back then to Better's Heart, AG's White Sox, and last of all but taking off 3 deep now is Lock and Varart. There'll be no respite for King of Swing because the moves are coming. It's King of Swing 2 metres 2 in second. Posse Code Bailey up on the outside taking closer order now. Lock and Varart, Major Dan behind them, and then came My Field Marshal. Outer Orlando about 4 metres away then to Better's Heart, and AG's White Sox on the inside at the rear. 28-8 the second quarter, so the half in 54-7. 500 metres left to go. The spark's about to fly. The leader is King of Swing, still about 2 metres to Lock and Varard. Major Dan's under pressure. Then came Code Bailey. My Field Marshal has to work around it, and then came Outer Orlando as heads were turned for home. It's King of Swing the leader. On the outside, Lock and Varard has tried to wear him down. AG's White Sox gets up on the inner, and My Field Marshal tries to wind up with Outer Orlando. King of Swing the leader from Lock and Varard. Outer Orlando lets down, comes out after them. AG's White Sox on the inner, but it's the king. The king of the Miracle Mile is King of Swing. He goes home to win it, beats Lock and Varard. Third home, probably Outer Orlando over AG's White Sox, then My Field Marshal, Code Bailey, Better's Heart, never a factor. Major Dan dropped out, 26-3 third quarter. Defending champion is King of Swing. Green light, Go There Racing. King of Swing began well, showing speed. Outer Orlando, the Black Princess hustling through. They've got Ignatius for speed. It's going to be on the inside, the Black Prince scooting through to hold out Outer Orlando. King of Swing comes up on the outside. Ignatius takes the leader's trail, and they've got 8 metres now on Expensive Ego. Wolf Stride out to play, and Stylish Memphis. The mare goes back to the tail of the field. Going around the outside now, King of Swing goes up, and the champ goes to the lead. 26-6 the first quarter. King of Swing will play from the front, leads the way by 4 metres. In second, Posse the Black Prince, Ignatius third. They were followed by Expensive Ego, working around the outside of Outer Orlando. And then came Stylish Memphis, who drives up to be 4 pegs. Wolf Strider's well back. And last of all is Out to Play as they work their way down to the halfway mark. 800 metres left to go. It's King of Swing, 28-6 the quarter. 55 to the half, leads the way by about 4 metres. In second, Posse, the stablemate Expensive Ego. The Black Prince covered up third. Outer Orlando 1 by 1. It covers up Ignatius at the 600. Wolf Stride 3 back in the running line, and then came Stylish Memphis, and still last of all is Out to Play as they work their way down the side of the track now with around 450 metres left to go. King of Swing only ahead in front. Expensive Ego tests him on the outside. They were followed by the Black Prince, and then came Outer Orlando. Wolf Stride to the outside. He's got to get busy on King of Swing. He gets 4 metres. Expensive Ego, the Black Prince, Wolf Stride. It is King of Swing. There might not be any abdication tonight because the King is back on his throne. He started away. King of Swing in back-to-back Miracle Miles. Equine athleticism at its best. King of Swing wins it. Second home, Expensive Ego. Camera third, Wolf Stride, or the Black Prince who ran a bottler. Outer Orlando, Ignatius, Stylish Memphis Out to Play, 25.8 home, third quarter 28.1. He's gone 149.2. That'll probably come down with corrections. And the King is in the castle once more. King of Swing. He wasn't ready to give it up. 6 on the board. Number 6, King of Swing wins the game.